What's up, everybody? Welcome. Happy Monday to you. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. Um, I truly have not been on the YouTube streets. It was until somebody saw me in the chat, and it was Lex Get Real, and she was like, damn, you must really be busy at work today because I ain't even seen you post nothing on the community wall." And then I had to think about it, like, damn, I had been doing pretty good and consistent with just, communicating and stuff. And today I literally fell off. Like, work was so stressful to the point where I left 3 hours early and just had to go get some retail therapy, went to the mall, had to pick up some things. And then I went and got something to eat from Chipotle. So now I'm full and I'm chilling. It's about to snow here, which is completely random. So I'm gonna order some groceries and some shit just in case, because I don't know how much snow is supposed to be. Tomorrow's supposed to be my office day, but I only got one more day of work before I'm off for the Christmas break. And I'm debating on if I'm gonna work tomorrow. And if I do work, I'm just gonna work from home. Because if it's snowing, I'm not driving 30 minutes to work. That's not happening. So y'all come on in. I'm gonna say what's up. I don't have a lot at all tonight. I've only seen one real big to do that looked like it could actually be entertaining, and we'll talk about that. What's up, Messy Boots? You said thank God right on time. Hey, Hypnotic Touch. I am Shay Beezy. Barney, Bird, Sharika Chicago. There go Lex right there. Hey, Madeline Jones. Sadly Mistaken. What's up, Morgan? NC Born and Raised. Jennifer Lucas. Gentlemen I Love. Liz that Virgo. Hey, Voodoo. PD Pete. Lavon. Come Pillow Talk with Bay. What up, Angie? Hey, Peach Cobbler, aka Baby Mama. Hey, Miss Tammy Marie, 504 for life. Jessica's Town. Ooh la la. Watanya Jones. Sincere. I always want to say sincerely, Sadia. But sincere Sadia, Giggle Bunny, C. Dupree, and Collins. Sophia Aiko, Lavon. I'm glad you had the PTO to take care of you. Oh yeah. I got a backup plan in my mental health. And if you don't have one with your job, I advise you to seek for one as well. Most jobs offer a benefit called Family Medical Leave Act, which is an FMLA. You go have a conversation with your doctor, determine your situation and how much time you can take off paid without getting in trouble. So, I mean, I encourage everybody to have a plan. You can put it for yourself and your family member. So if you have a family member who's not well and you take care of them, or your kids or whatever, you put it on your FMLA, and when you need to leave work, it's called LOA. You know what I'm saying? And it's legal. They can't say anything. They can't question you about your doings. That's between you and your doctor. So, but I will say you can't go out and have fun if you're on it. You can't go on vacation and post it on social media. You will get caught up. I've seen lots of people get fired behind it. But mine is legit. I use it when I need it, and thank God for it. Shouts out to Good Employment. Hello. Hey, Gummy Bama. Hey, Ronnie Q. Hey, Erica Fierce. Hey, Nikki with the eye patch. How much snow? I don't know. I had no idea it was even going to snow until I looked at a post on Facebook, and one of my friends was like, "Oh damn, I didn't know it was about to snow." So let's look. So now the snow prediction has gone. Like, it don't know what it want to do, so we're not gonna pay that no mind. So the poll right now, as you come into the chat, it just says, "Did you have a good day today?" And there's only two options: yes or no. I hope everybody under the sound of my voice had an amazing day. We'll be down to 25 tomorrow in Memphis, but no snow. Bummer. Yeah, so the only thing I've really seen, hey Queen Cannabis, hey Big Owl, hey Miss Queenie, hold up, wait a minute, Melanie Joy. The main thing that I've seen today has been Rita and Lady Snoop are beefing right now. And we said, they gonna salt them roads. They ain't gonna salt none of the roads. Thankfully, Morgan, I live on a main street. So they will get this main street. But my neighborhood, yeah, you're right about that. They ain't gonna touch this, and it's hills out here. But I'm not going to the office tomorrow. I already made my mind up, so they can go. They can miss me with that. You said a trip about Ronnie is that she's the sweetest little girl. Yes, for the FMLA. Y'all, I'm trying to catch up. So yeah, the only thing I seen today. Yeah, so my day, it wasn't that it was bad, just like people had attitudes. So like I had meetings for the first part of my day. Once I did meetings, I had an escalation with this lady who I was working with her for 2 hours and we still didn't get what we need done. So I still got to call her back tomorrow. But it just drained me so much mentally that I just had to log out. And I was like, I'm done for the day. So It is what it is. I took a little nap and then refreshed and reset. So shouts out to that. Hey Hazel. So yeah, the only thing I have seen people get fired from posting fun time while I FMA. Hey, you better know what you're doing. You better know what you're doing. Definitely give you some. I used to on FMLA. I'm not messing with y'all. I had it around there Friday, so Snow be gone. Okay, Cruiser. Hit me up too. Let me know where you'd be. I got a somebody else that's supposed to be in town. I'm supposed to be meeting up with. Hey Nitra Nitra. No O.D.S. I was bullied. What was you bullied about? I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit. Like I said, I don't have much commentary. For what I did see, I didn't even get an alert. I was just taking shots and dances. I got in the honor society for school. Congratulations, Hazel Diane. That is definitely an accomplishment. Shouts out to Hazel for making the honor society. Hey Spam. Hey Heavy Bear, that beef is odd. So Lex, I don't. So the most I got from it, and I'm not trying to make it one sided because I like Rita and I like Snoop. Rita's been live. I was in there listening, but I don't know a lot of the backstory. So what I do know is Snoop just posted this as I went on. She said, I guess I gotta say it's slow for the dumb bitches in the beef sector. What's the difference with Rita and everyone else? She was actually my so-called friend. Everyone keeps shit real but her. And Rita still ain't told me why she's cool with my ops. Like, stop that. So stop playing in my motherfucking face. So who y'all help me out because I don't be watching everybody. Who is the ops that they fighting in between? Because I saw where Rita's title said, "Oh Snoop, you think I'm the It's not gonna be snowing. It's just a little dust of snow. It snowed last week here too. Hey sugar mama. But she was like, so you think I'm a mole for MU or MU my mole? Some shit like that. So I don't know about their beef. I'm nosy, so I will inquire. Do you know where we can find a clip of Uppity getting smacked in the mouth? I don't. Only Max Boogie could tell you that at this point in time. I was in Max's last night as I was in here. Hey Miss Cynthia. Hey Mitri. And by being in her chat, I did hear her mention that she was on the phone or in Uppity's live, and that's where she that's where she heard her get allegedly backhand or something. I'm not getting the Pazar Max mess. I'm so lost. So Pazar and Max beef is really old beef. It's like 5 months old. Hey K Fit. The poll was just asking if you had a good day or not today. So when you come in, if you can answer the poll, the question is literally yes or no. I hope everybody had an amazing day, but everybody day ain't great. So hey Tracy. Um, but I don't know what's really going on. My work voice is on point. I'm an asshole, but so nice with it. That can be me too. I don't code switch though, y'all. I used to code switch. I stopped code switching like 2 years ago because I don't feel that I have to change up or switch up my vernacular, my tone, or any of that. You said can and MU. Okay, okay. I shouldn't have to mix up any of that in order to be able to carry a respectful conversation. Hey, Faye. So I'm not doing it. You said Max been dragging, honey. Max has been on it. I was over there last night and I was over there again. I think it was today. Um, yeah, Rita running with guacamole in her pan and trying to escape. Wait, what? So you don't like her either? Wow. Since C9, stay at home. I will work from home unless it's meeting clients or necessary board meetings. Yes, O.D.S. continue a lot. Hey. So we have to do hybrid. So with my schedule, I have to do, technically supposed to do 2 days a week. I do 1.5. So Tuesdays is my office day. Oh, so the on-site address 88, or I'm still MIA. I ain't seen on-site. I did see what happened over there because a troll stopped by my page and said Cam just dropped her off. I didn't understand what was going on. I read ball till I saw April up there, and then I saw when she went up there, and I backed up a little bit more, and then I heard it and I saw it happen real time. All I can say is April be catching it left and right. She be catching it in all these sectors. She's a mod over here, so I ain't gonna never disrespect Auntie. I love her down, but April be out here and she be catching it left and right. Hey Aisha. April do a lot of talking. That's all I can say. You talk too much, Auntie. And she know it. Auntie knows she talks. She's a talker. Hey, I'm that messy. Hey, Miss Gerald. But I can't do it. Yes, no for the poll, only because I still can't see it. So yes, if you can't see the poll, if you happen to be an Android user, make sure you ask Santa Claus for an iPhone for Christmas. Spam, don't say nothing. If you want to participate in the poll actively, hey Ashton, hey Latasha, then in the comments right now, if you had a good day, press 1. If you had a bad day, press 2. I'm hoping I see only ones and that everybody had an amazing day. Is Cam the guy with the Candyman looking pic? I'm not sure if he looks like Candyman, but he's brown skinned with the circle glasses. Yeah. You said Max could always drag too. She drops bars in the middle of her drags too. Max New York, so she gonna definitely come through with that New York energy. So y'all hoes better be ready. Pazar, if you ready for Max, Max, you ready for Pazar? I'm ready to see you ladies get out here and battle. Do it, do it, do it, do it. No, I'm just playing. Hey, Blackberry Molasses. Hey, Foxy B Black. Um, oh, um, let's see. He said through the shade. Hold on, we getting the cash app already, ready. At least I know my cash app still working. Thank you for the cash app. Let me see who this is and what they said. Because y'all be sliding notes in these cash apps like his motherfucking secret Saturday at the club. Thank you. So what I was told is, and this is alleged, and this is coming from the sky, that allegedly MU is the op and Rita are MU and cool. But how it makes you like your Android. Because if you remember that back, hey, watching for Cloud9. So you had a good day, Tracy. That's good. You did too. Shake a tell feather, no iPhone for me. April ran back to JW. Really? Are you surprised? That's her home base though, right? So shouts out to her. I'm glad that she good. What was I saying? Hold on. Because I lost my thought. Hold on 1 second. Oh, so with Lady Snoop and MU, hey Alex, I'm about to say Alexis. With the whole situation from court where she took the pictures, 1 and 2, it was a half and half. Oh, well, I hope it gets better. I hope everybody day gets better. Welcome to the membership Blackberry Molasses. But yeah, down by the bay. Well, that's good. At least the majority of people had a pretty good day. But I knew that they had beef, so she considered her to be the op. So, like, I guess because Snoop and Rita were friends on the scenes and behind the scenes, like in real life, so she does take offense to the fact that she's there with that. I never knew that they had a problem with that. How did they bump heads today? Where did it come from? I have an Android and I never had a problem seeing your polls. Oop, y'all see that? KCJ said that they don't have a problem seeing any of it. So maybe y'all need to update y'all app. Um, like April invited herself to a booster bash. She wanted to be flew out and be the bartender. Hold on, are you talking figuratively? Are you talking seriously? Max drug her so bad she was hurting my feelings. Okay. Um, I've been in Max Cloud. She been dragging. Okay. Yes, you two hating for androids with these polls. F them their polls. Y'all need to go to school. What's up? How you doing today? Happy holidays to you as well. Lady Law, you had a bad day. Big love and hugs to you. I hope it gets better. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody want to come up. It's literally open panel and we chilling. It's 2:44 in here. Can y'all please hit the likes? That's all I ask. It don't cost you nothing. You ain't got to send me no cash apps. I'm straight on all of that. But just hit the like for me. Thank you. I'm not switching, so y'all just got to take these wild guesses for me. That's what we're gonna do. What's up, Precious Pisces? I love me so on site. She always MIA when she gets into some drama involving her child. But she do got a new grandson, so she might be taking care of baby. So initially, Rita came live saying Lady Snoop fake because she felt abandoned by her. She said Lady Snoop stop speaking. Thank you, Levon. I appreciate. Levon will bring you a motherfucking bone, bitch. You want to know what I heard? I'm gonna tell you what I fucking heard, and then she tell you what she heard. So shouts out to Levon for giving us a piece to that puzzle. Shouts out to all my mods for always holding me down. I love y'all boots. We will be doing the trivia and giveaway this Thursday. We have $193 that we are going to be giving. $133. Sorry, I ain't trying to put 40 more on there because I got kids to pay for at Christmas time. But we will be giving away over $130. It's like 133 to be exact. And I'm going to do it in the form of like some trivia questions, or for the people who come on camera, we're going to have some like scavenger hunt like things. So if you're not afraid to come on camera and you want to win a little bit of money, I'm thinking it'll be a fun time. It's something I see them do all the time on Bigo and different things. But like an at-home scavenger hunt. So for example, I might say, go get me a pink bonnet. And the first person who can come back and don't mind coming on camera, they ain't got to show their face, but they show a pink bonnet, you could win $10 on the Cash App. So I want to do something interactive, something fun like that. And then I'm also going to ask some questions based on like, I'm gonna say 90s 2000 TV show or something that's relatable. So I will make it a fun interactive game. So I'm hoping that everybody's in attendance. So Tracy said, I'm tired of this Android. You better tell Carlos to get you something different for Christmas then, babe. So I did drop the link if anybody want to come up and express anything, say anything. I'm feeling like it's a mellow Monday. I'm not here for drama, but I mean, if drama finds me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never turn it down. Thank you for the renewal. Yeah, I know it's time. Them cards falling off. So wait, how Read again in it? Somebody was saying it. O.D.S, do you have any theory on why Wilson is scared to beef with Stomp? the way he was scared to beef with Jada Nerd. So I didn't remember about the Jada Nerd thing. I was just coming into the sector when that happened. As far as the Stomp Down thing, I think Stomp Down has more personal relationships, and like somebody said before in the chat, he know where the bones are buried at. So basically, if Stomp Down go against him, he ain't got to say but a few things, because Wilson and Pillow talk with him, and in his bragging ways and his braggadocious self, he's probably said things and admitted to things that he never thought that he would have to go back and, own up to it or live to it. That's my personal opinion. Now, do I know if that's true or not? Do I care? I'm gonna still say it. So what up, Pazar? So other than that, I couldn't explain any reason why he wouldn't do it. Oh, I didn't know that they were friends. If I'm not mistaken, Wilson and Stomp Down, if that's what you're talking about, Trey, you might be another comment. I might be late. I thought that they was friends, church girls. I don't know. Wait, MU and Rita fighting? Oh, cool. I don't know. I can't answer that question. Hey, Asavi. Mumbo Jumbo. Let me catch up on the comments, y'all. Hey, Blue. Y'all know Peach Cobbler and Cloud9. They better get off face. I did the update to my phone. So y'all did the update. Y'all good? All right. Thank you for renewing. Rita came at Snoop for some receipts ZX had. Yes. So I did. And I won't go commentate on him because he's not beef sector. But I did see where ZX put out some text messages from DK apparently that Snoop had sent back like October of last year. Now, what I will say is, why would DK, if he's the one who did send them, why would you send the text that you had with the one female to another nigga? Like, at any point in time, I don't get the weird shit that be going on here. So if you wanted to expose her for the receipts or the like text that you had, that's where you like fire up your own motherfucking shit and you do that shit. Like, you don't go to a nigga and put another nigga in between you and a female's beef, right? Like, that's weird energy to me. Ken said on his live, the strike team is coming for you, Nika, Pisa, Bree, Triple Red X. That's what's up. That's not the first time that I've been attacked by any strike teams, and I haven't done anything to pose any break any rules, so I'm good with that. But thank you for the heads up, member. I think Wilson is scared to be for Stomp because he knows he lied about seeing Stomp Down face and haven't spoken to him on the phone, so Stomp will spill some true tea. That's a possibility. So y'all don't think that they've ever seen each other at all? Read between the lines. Send him a cash out. No, shut up, Spam. Nope, I've never had issues seeing his pose or others. Ow, that sounds freaky. Let's see. Aisha, Rita said that she only knew MU from YT, but Snoop's claim Rita said they were cool in her live. But I mean, she could still feel that they're cool just off of their YT relationship. So I don't really get that part. At this point now, I don't want just people out here fighting just to be fighting. And I get bored with fights real quick. So right now, today, it was interesting because it was live and I ain't seen Rita mad in a minute. So I can really tell that there's some type of connection or bond to the situation. Because I haven't heard her like cussing or to this point where she is in a very long time. 2 tickets for December the 20th. What night is that? What night is the 20th, y'all? Hold on. Because somebody just sent me to Wednesday night. I guess. Okay. So I just got a confirmation for the Beyonce Renaissance film. 2 tickets for December the 20th at 9 p.m. So now I got to go to the movies on the 20th at 9 p.m. to see the Beyonce show. I guess. That wasn't on my bingo card for this week, but I'm going to go with the flow. If that's what he want to do. What up, Pank? I wasn't trying to do that, Dupree. Laugh aloud. I need a new phone myself. All right, you said while Rita was live, MU dropped down, and Rita responded and said they're cool and mostly connected over their recovery. Lady Snoop then came live and said Rita was working with her ops. Levon is on it. Like, somebody send Levon a cash app because she know exactly what's going on between the Rita. Is it that you're a big Rita fan, so you were there and you saw it, or just you be paying attention to everything, Levon? I'm gonna have to come to you for shit. You got like 3 pink bonnets, and I'm wearing a pink bonnet. See, that could have been $10 for y'all. Thursday, I'm gonna say 8 p.m. Thursday. I'll make a flyer and I'll get shit ready. That's gonna be our Christmas kickback and single family giveaway. I can't really tell who's a single parent or anything. So if y'all don't mind, it might just be a giveaway and make it a fun night. And we're gonna give away the money we're giving away regardless. But originally I wanted to give meals. That's not working out the way I wanted to because I would have to give physical gift cards, and I'm not mailing people cards because the mail is so choppy right now. One of my supporters sending me some pickles. They sent me the pickles like 5 days ago. They were supposed to be here like Friday. The pickles then got rescheduled so many times and they still didn't show up today. Like the mail is really off. We do those scavenger hunts like that at work. We do too, and they are fun. Tracy's still messing with. Yeah, she is. They need them a Samsung S23. Then do a game on TikTok too. Sounds like a good time. It's gonna be a good time. What's up, Hershey? So can I be messy, please? It's Mellow Monday, but you can still bring some mess. Hazel, I'm about to go see Red Star. Okay, thanks. I'll look into it. I'm getting my iPhone. O.D.S, please stop putting me in my. I'm sorry. All right. So let me say this right now. On behalf of Tracy, I won't mention her and her ex-husband anymore. She is healing from that past, and I'm going to let it go. So, Tracy, I love you, and I won't say it anymore. Spam, you can't say it either. Thank you. And I just got to that comment, Tracy, so please hold me down. I found Jaded Nerd Dark Twitter, and my God, Hazel, I already know. And he recently started doing collabs, so shouts out to my boy. He just had his birthday, too. I'm going to leave that there. Let me hurry up in these comments. Lady Snoop and Rita was defending Z. Lady Snoop said Rita was defending ZX, but Rita was speaking on Rita's disappointment with Lady Snoop. Levon, come through, Levon. But sorry, did you come up with an idea of professional singers that you sing Christmas carols? Christmas carols. Hey, Sharmona. DK is suspect to me. I'm just saying. They're brothers now. Child Nina, hit that like, please. DK wants to be the neutral party, but does underhanded stuff. Very, very. DK is messy with questionable behavior. Questionable. I'm just reading y'all comments. Hazel, I think the pups are 24 therapy. I just gave my auntie Henny. She's 75. Happy holidays. Okay, peace. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, shouts out to everybody. Rita also mad Snoop be around Pizza and Bree. She said Snoop asked her to come at them, and now she in their face. So Snoop asked Rita to come at Bree and them at one point in time. Damn, hating on me. Toussaint. Pizarro. Well, Jay Wilson and Shelly is having a show on Thursday with people singing Christmas carols, but it's not a competition. Oh God. And my show is not in competition with what they got going on, y'all. I didn't know anything about it until I just read it. DK is always sending his text messages to ZK. ZX. DK swears his channel isn't related to the mess. Girl, if you talking mess on somebody else's, yours is messy as well. I had an ex who put me in the drama with other women, then hated me because I was with him and not them. No more boyfriends for me. Those worst headache heartbreak ever. I had an ex who put me in his drama with other women. Ooh, that's real messy. I had to read that shit again. They hated me because I was with him and not them. Now, Mitri, no shade, but that sounds like the type of nigga who's still dibbing and dabbling over the back end and still trying to come back home to you. It sounded like he was playing both. He was playing both sides. Let me know if that's correct or not. Hey, Leandris. Hey, Miss LA. Nah, I'm still not. Erica, I'm good. Hold on. Hey, beautiful. Hey, she's power forward. We got a guest, and then I can catch up on the comments. Hold on, y'all. Mbadu.
Hey, O.D.S.
What up?
How you doing?
I'm chilling. You got some questions. Come on through.
First of
I
all,
already
I
know
was
it.
going to say, don't be acting like you too good for Beyonce. I heard that little shade in your voice. I
So I
heard it.
love Queen Down, but
Mm-hmm.
I have a short attention span. Like in 2 hours in the movie, hold on. Why that say
But you ain't paying
3507?
for it. You ain't paying for it,
True,
right?
but I gotta stay awake and then it be cold in the movies. Like, hold on, talent. Why did that say 3507? Thank you for the super chat. But yes, go ahead. I'm not shading her because I'm probably gonna have a good time. You seen it already?
Hell no, I ain't putting that money on that hoe.
I appreciate that. Just keep the money
I mean, I
35%.
like Beyonce, but she ain't worth. I didn't even go to her concert.
So
I ain't
it's
got
free
money
though.
like
What up,
that.
Ken? But yeah, because it's free. What kind of questions are? What kind of mess you bringing today?
No, I'm curious to what you feel about this whole Tyler Perry situation.
Okay. Well, I can't say 100% because I have not been paying attention. But what I will say is I saw an article that just said that the guy had actually liked a post that was referencing saying that it wasn't Tyler Perry. So is it really?
Yeah,
Is he
I
really one
saw
of them?
that.
You saw that
I
too.
don't know. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
so I
that.
saw it. I think it was like Radar Online, and he liked the post where somebody was saying, such such such. They don't believe that it has nothing to do with Tyler Perry. I don't know how true that was, or if that was a something that was photoshopped or something. But yeah, I didn't really get into that. I'm the same way you probably. There's a lot that goes on, and it ain't
Right.
always just with the women. It ain't never been that way.
Mm-hmm.
As a openly gay guy, I'm sure you've heard and done and been offered, and
Child.
opportunities come left and right the same way. And it's kind of sad. And I'll say that myself. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? I like my life and I'm proud of everything about it. But like the
Uh-huh.
way that it's come, we get the same treatment a lot of times now as the women, like with these men coming at us. It's become a lot more aggressive as of lately, where guys feel more confident in coming out, but then a lot of them still be wanting to be secret with it. It's weird. Like,
Yeah.
and I need to
Mm-hmm.
cut out some of the things that I do and not condone that. Like, because I say that in one breath, and then the minute he called, I'm running ready to go. Like, I'm confused
Child.
in that one. So
Child. But okay, Tyler Perry, what do you think that it's a possibility that he might be bisexual or gay?
I hate to put that label on anyone. I've always
Mm-hmm.
had a suspicion, my own type of suspicion. Um, And what I'll say about that is, even when he went down and had like the secret child, I didn't know anything about his baby mama supposed to be doing a tell all or something. Somebody need to give me
I
some
didn't know
details
that
on that
either.
because I need the info. Somebody said that his baby mama was trying to do a tell all book or something. Um, Ken, somebody did say that earlier that you said that they supposed to be flagging us. I mean, if I ain't doing nothing offensible, I ain't really worried about it. So I mean, who flagged the face? But yeah, back to the Tyler Perry thing. I can't personally say that I know anything. Does he give me
Mm-hmm.
vibes? Yes. Has he always given me vibes? Yes. Does the fact that does the fact that he plays that Medea role and enjoys it so much
A
not
little
bother me,
too
but
well.
does it send a
Mm-hmm.
red flag? Yes. Has it always? Yes. But do I still respect him as a big black man? Yes. Like,
Right.
so two things can be true. I do think that he might
Right.
dibble and dabble and might like it. I also think that it might be his private business. And what is it for us to know? Unless I got a chance with him, it ain't my business for real, for real. Which, Tyler, if you watching, I mean,
Okay. Same here, Tyler.
okay,
I'll work for you.
we'll take turns. Yeah. Well, I heard the work. Look, if it is true and he's the culprit, the working part, I don't know about that because they said there was some
Because
circumstances.
my
Hey,
thing is, if you take down Tyler Perry, who's gonna be hiring? Who is gonna be hiring mostly black actors? Like he's real good about that.
so, I mean, do we care about the health and wealth of these men, or do we care about the acting in the world?
That's a good question. That's a
We
good
really care about
question.
the TV and stuff. We know because we don't give a damn about these gays. But let's do
Child.
it.
mm. So did you hear about Jonathan Majors? Were you interested in that story?
Not to say that I wasn't interested. I still don't know a lot. I've been like literally, if I haven't been in here in the beef sector, I haven't been doing anything. Like,
Oh,
and
okay.
well, at home things. I have to disconnect when I've been disconnecting. I'm not up on my celebrity stuff. What I will say is I heard that he was found guilty. I don't know if that
Yes.
picture I saw of Making Good was like a disappointment. Was that a live disappointment face today or but yeah, he's definitely going away. I do think that he did do some aggressive things with that lady based on the pictures and the
Yeah.
communications and stuff that went on. And do I feel like they're making a bigger example out of him, possibly because she was a white woman? Yeah. Um,
Mm.
was it a bad look, in my opinion, for Megan to come out of that relationship and issues that she was having to get right into this relationship with a man who's going through his own issues? Yes.
Mm-mm.
She's already been battling and fighting to bring her career to the front and
Right.
just never getting the true respect that I feel like she deserves as an actress. And then she did something like this, which puts her back even more. So now what's supposed to happen? So she didn't go to the verdict tray because I saw a picture of her and him in a situation, and I couldn't tell if that was a recent picture or the blogs will put shit out here and make narratives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his
It's
career is
just
definitely over.
interesting.
His
Yeah,
career is definitely
it's
over, and
not looking good for him.
Marvel pull the plug immediately. So I mean, if they're gonna pull out, it's just gonna be a matter of time before everything is gonna slowly go. Maybe some black business will step up and support him. He out until what, February? He don't get sentenced until February, so we'll see.
Yeah. And Aaron White said something. interesting. She's like, Tyler Perry's the only billionaire that he's associated with. Because when you say billionaire, that's real specific when it comes to black men. Who else could he be talking about?
Now, somebody we was just I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, and they mentioned another. Was it Byron Allen? I think they said it was.
Oh,
Yeah. Let me see this. Hey, chat. Off topic. I be in the bushes, but how would you feel if a coworker you like came to work with no eyebrows? Just asking. I know it's random, but please answer this because I'm on the phone with her. What do you mean she came to work with no eyebrows? Like, does she have a condition that caused her to not have eyebrows, or did she just randomly not put them on one day, or is this a normal thing? We need more backstory.
well, you know, that's the trend now, having no eyebrows. A lot of celebrities be doing that, shaving their eyebrows off.
I've
It's
seen it
weird.
in people like Doja, but you know Doja is a character in of her own.
Right.
You think you'll probably get cussed out tonight, Levon? Probably. You probably will, because you definitely spill some tea. Tyler Perry has actually expressed how he does not like to play Medea, and he only does it because she's a sought after character. Okay.
I
Now,
could believe that too.
I'm wondering if that is it because it puts him in a position that he doesn't want the spotlight on, but it is something that he's also comfortable and enjoys really doing.
Right.
Like we do know that that's his moneymaker though. We know that that's his moneymaker. I
Because
come
every
from North
time he
Carolina.
said he's gonna stop doing Medea, he comes out with something
And
else
that's what I was just
Medea.
about to say. I come from North Carolina, so I come from the times when they used to be at the Rocky Mount Flea Market with the videos, and we had all the plays when they had songs every 3 minutes. Like I'm old school Medea. North Carolina was on Medea before anybody else was on Medea. So you know who Flag and Ken. Tell them hoes sitting up. Oh, never mind. I'm not reading that. So Megan didn't go to the verdict. They corrected me. Go away. It's misdemeanors. He isn't going anywhere. All right, y'all. I'm real far behind. Let me hurry up. Hold on. Let me see. Dear Flag Team, Christmas is approaching. Please back off. You know what? Not very Carrie.
Wow.
I'm not. You won't say that. Spam. Don't get found out. Robert F. Smith. I guess he'll be working for Tyler Perry. Okay. You said no eyebrows. Yeah. What's up with the no eyebrows? The one guy that paid off the tuition during a commencement speech. That one guy that paid off the tuition during the commencement speech.
I didn't hear
Oh
about
no.
that.
But is another person, I don't want to say it out loud. Did she have eyebrows yesterday? Who I think his once his tea gets out is gonna ruin his brand. I'm gonna put it in the back chat because I don't want to say it out loud.
I
And
probably
if you
already
look
know, child. Let me see.
who don't look yet, but who do you think?
Oh, I didn't know that one. That's new to me.
So if you look at former president's likes on Twitter and his follows and like he follow a lot of freaky dudes.
Oh, really?
He follow a lot of freaky dudes,
See,
and
I don't know his tea like that. I haven't really been paying
I
attention to him.
always get an extra little funny like the bushes.
Child.
Yeah, your audio a little low. You know how you be in the beginning, but I always get this little how Red Fox used to say it, little feeling about the former president.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So
just
I
Mm.
just wanted to.
pay attention to his Twitter likes and his movements on Twitter and see what you see.
I am now. Mm-hmm.
Go
I
ahead, the
just
bushes.
wanted to chime in again real quick on the other black billionaire. So Robert F. Smith is the other black billionaire who is a business investor. And if y'all think about the thing the dude said in his little live or whatever, he was talking about he wanted somebody to invest with him or whatever. So he's big on investing, and he's the one that at the commencement speech was like, I'm paying off y'all student debt. And he's also created I think it's called Student First Initiative, which basically it's an initiative so that the kids will come out of college without student loan debt. And he did it in such a way so that the people don't have to pick it up on their tax returns as a gift and declare gift tax and all that kind of stuff.
Oh wow. And here he is right here, y'all, for visual. And
Okay.
not to sound judgmental or like that, hey 300, but it does kind of, I mean, I can see it. I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
that.
I
I can
can
see it.
too. I can too.
Yeah, so I just wanted to give y'all that little tidbit. I'm gonna go back into the clouds, into the bushes.
I'm more intrigued to look deeper into this. Thank you for your thank you for that, the bushes.
You're welcome.
Oh wow. He used to own BET, they say.
Yeah, I
It's
knew nothing
given.
about him.
It's definitely given. Robert Smith is a married man. What does that change, LeVon? Come on now.
Okay.
Come on,
Changes
somebody.
nothing.
What does that change, baby? Nothing but the title on his license.
That could
Most
be
of his
very
daughters
well be a
license
beard.
was talking on multiple folks. Now I did hear more than one male, and I also heard him say something about one female. Ashton said I was
Mm.
thinking of Yeah. Gummy, if you don't get off Treasurer's back before he be on your neck, um, visually I can see a weirdo neck. See, I mean, but look, I can't say that because they call me weirdos on these streets. So, but he definitely
Right.
gives me. You said Whoopi Goldberg have no eyebrows. No, don't do my Whoopi.
She ain't
Have you
never
seen
had
the
no
life of
eyebrows.
Beyonce? Oh, I remember him. He paid for that graduate class student loans. Yeah. Yeah, she don't have money. He got pulled. Did you see my question? Who do you think the woman was? That's I just got to that peach cobbler. I apologize. I don't know. I don't know right offhand. I'm hoping it won't be no Deborah Lee or nothing like that. Miss BET. Like I don't know, and I'm just throwing names out here. So y'all done got me interested. I don't know any. I didn't know anything about any of this before this conversation. I highly doubt Christian Keys is the billionaire he's talking about. Byron is a TV producer for ABC. I believe Christian Keys has not worked with ABC's. Okay.
Mm.
Charles Smith was the biggest contributor for the African American Museum in D.C. He brought MLK Jr.'s birth home before it was sold to the national park. Child, it is a rabbit hole. Okay, if somebody want to take that and run with it, y'all, I'll listen. You ain't scared. I know that's right. Not all men are DL. He tried the wrong man. Hey, that part, sister. Because
Right.
some of them will
Right.
flex up on you, and you lucky they ain't beat your ass at that moment. For real, for real.
Right.
I ain't got nothing to drink. Oh
You
Lord.
gotta know who you try. You can't try everybody. Nope. I don't even do it.
Robert Johnson owned BET, not Robert Smith. Ooh. So Robert Johnson owned BET, y'all, not Robert Smith. Fact check. Whoopi don't have no eyebrows and always looks surprised. Faye, you're not gonna do Miss Whoopi. She done earned her stripes, baby. Okay, so they correcting that. But yeah, so I mean, Whoopi don't da, 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 da. We breaking up happy homes. You know who gives me? He would take his clothes off of funds. Sky Black off of All the Men's Queen. Let me look him up. Sky Black.
I bet he fine. I think I know who it is.
If he on Sky Black.
Sky Black. That name sounds familiar.
Why he? Well, he must really be low key because I found him on I what is it? IMDb, but I can't find him like in any other capacity. Hold on. So I found a picture, well, a video of him. He don't even have no stuff out here. Let me share the screen. Oh shit, that's the wrong screen. Here we go, Sky Black. So this is him right
Oh
here.
yeah, I know him, and she's exactly right.
The dude interviewing
Yep,
him looked a little questionable too, but
I know him. I've heard stuff about him.
he give me vibes too. So I mean, but leave it to me. I'm gonna say everybody is. So let me shut up. Let me just leave it alone. Happy Monday.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I hadn't really got into that yet, but now I am curious. I'll need to hear some. I need one of my big bloggers to break it down and bring me the tea, and then I can pick up and run with it. And he's divorced. Ooh.
Oh,
Yes,
I didn't
ma'am.
know he was divorced. I know he was married, but I didn't know they got divorced.
You said you heard what happened in that mansion. The patrons avoid impregnating them and use their means of copulation. Ooh. He said he find Ashton. That's the ones. The only
He
skybox I
is
know is a black
very.
female porn star. Hold on one second. We got a visitor. Ronnie Q.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, my
Hey,
love?
Ronnie Q.
Hey, Voodoo. Um, I want you guys to finish your topic.
Are you good? We
Yeah, we
just we
good.
just shooting the breeze. Anything that come up, what you got?
Oh, okay, because they were talking about Whoopi Goldberg and billionaires. So, did you guys
Okay.
hear that Whoopi Goldberg went off on Oprah Winfrey when she visited The View to promote The Color Purple?
I didn't. Why?
I know they used to have beef in
Whoopi
the
Gold,
past, but
right. Right. And the beef has heated up again. They said
mm,
allegedly Whoopi Goldberg went off on Oprah Winfrey because of some remark that Oprah said. I can't remember the remark, but they said that Whoopi lost it and they had to like hold her back and get Oprah out of the building. And one of the things that Whoopi allegedly said was, "You ain't never like me. You never like me." And they said that she's also pissed that she was not invited to the opening of The Color Purple. And I was like, how are
Wow.
they gonna the premiere of The Color Purple and that that Oprah had? And I was like dumbfounded, like how could they even exclude her
Do
from
anything
that?
and not.
So that
Now
Right.
was
that you say that, I didn't think about that. The whole time they've been promoting this and talking about it, never did anyone put Whoopi into it. And you can tell that there is some line of separation in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I never RIP, and I
mm,
never thought of it. But while you were speaking, I did go do some research real quick, and shouts out to LSA because that's where I found this article. But it does say Whoopi apparently confronted Oprah for telling Fantasia that Whoopi didn't want to be bothered when Fantasia mentioned to Oprah
yes,
that she would like to reach out to Whoopi while filming the movie. Whoopi felt
yeah,
Whoopi felt slighted because she was very open to helping in any way she could, and she wondered why Fantasia was so distant. Oprah went out of her way, not including Whoopi in any way in the Color Purple musical film adaptation at all, and Whoopi wasn't invited, as you said, to the premiere. Wow.
yes,
Yeah, that's low
that's what I
down.
read. It was, and Fantasia, she was feeling hurt, like Whoopi didn't want to be bothered with her, while the other characters were willing to, work with them on developing their role and things like that. And so Fantasia is thinking that Whoopi Goldberg didn't want to be bothered, when in fact, it
She
came
was told to fall
allegedly
back
came
from
through
Oprah, which
Oprah.
if Oprah running, hey dirty, if Oprah running the show and she tell you like don't bother Whoopi, let her do her thing, you would think that she said, all right, I don't want to be bothered. You keep your people over there and let me do my thing. Now, I do want to read just a little bit more, Ronnie, because it's very interesting now that you've brought it to my attention. And then we can talk just a second more because it says Whoopi has always felt slighted by Oprah, so she wasn't shocked. She asked Oprah about it to her face, and production had to step in between them because the conversation got heated. Whoopi apparently said, I have known you for a really long, I have known you really don't like me, and I have never known why, because I've always been kind to you. You have slighted me for years and not invited me to things I would have wanted to be a part of. What is your problem with me? They said you could hear a pin drop in the room. Whoopi went on a
Mm.
long rant about how she was unappreciated. And they said that the cast did a standing ovation agreeing with her for standing up to Oprah. Wow. So Whoopi actually
Hmm.
standing up to the big lady, which I've always
Whoopi
thought
always
Oprah had a
standing up to her
nasty
though.
disposition. But I always thought Oprah was like, she's one of those, you know how you got a boss at work that smile in your face and won't speak to you directly, but as soon as they turn that corner and they speak to your supervisor, they talking
Mm-hmm.
all the smack shit. And until you get in a supervisor
Okay.
position, you don't realize the way that they don't talk to you directly and they send word and they
Hmm.
come to you like everything's good. But in the minute that you turn your back, they like, don't have him doing this, don't do that, don't do that. I've
Right.
always seen that as Oprah. Like, I don't know why I've gotten that feeling about that, but that's crazy.
But now, since you're googling things, you know that thing that Oprah does every year, where she invites all these women who she consider, women who she admire. I forget what she calls it. Has Whoopi ever been to one of those? Do you know
Ah,
that
No.
she invites all
thank you
these
for the
women
cash
out
app.
to her home in Montecito, California? So now this, I didn't even know they had a beef in the past. So this is making me
Yes.
wonder if she's ever been invited to one of those. It's like she invites like 30 or 40 women out there to have, I forget what it's called.
They said, see, Monique told y'all, and Monique did
Hmm.
definitely say that there was some stuff going on. But I always thought that Oprah and Tyler Perry were in a beef right now. And then recently they showed up at the what you call it together, which don't mean that they couldn't be, and they just put it to the side to make this money real quick.
No,
But
that's Oprah's good Judy. Like she
I
loves some
don't know.
Tyler
I heard that they
Perry.
had some type of a falling out back when. Remember, all his shows didn't all his shows come off of own back when he was trying to buy that network or whatever. I heard that they had a little
Okay.
discrepancy between each other because he was trying to buy. It's the Legends Ball. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, is it? It's not a ball though. It's like a brunch at her home. I don't know. Google it.
All right, hold on. It is the gospel. Is the Oprah Winfrey's Legend Ball Sunday afternoon gospel brunch that she do on her front lawn?
It may be it. That may be it.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
called a
all
gospel
women.
brunch. Gospel
Is
brunch.
it? Is it all women?
Uh huh.
Okay.
Levon said, but didn't she defend Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels against Monique? Sometimes you say things and
I think
then
she
that's not
spoke
really how
up for
you
more
feel.
for Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels and Oprah.
You said that's what you call a stand-up cast because if it were not for Whoopi, a lot of black folks wouldn't be accepted on TV. Oprah needs to humble herself. So why wouldn't you think somebody from the cast wouldn't have made it an issue to say why isn't Whoopi here? Whoopi on TV every fucking day of the week on the View,
Every
except for
day.
Fridays. So why
Mm-hmm.
the fuck wouldn't Whoopi be here when we're doing Whoopi like and she's living and able to do this? Like, come on, that should
And
have been the
she
first
was
red
a,
flag.
and she was an integral character in the movie.
She's one of the
Yes, the
only ones
movie
people
was her
remember. Like,
come
not
up.
even to be funny, she is the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought about that. Y'all,
Because maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. You know.
oh,
I
see,
think Oprah likes people around her that kiss her ass, and Whoopi would never do that to anybody. She
she
gonna
told us
keep
that
it
she only
real.
did that once, though. The what you call it? Monique was on.
She's she's like the quad to Married to Medicine. When she's not the fan favorite, she has a hard time
Right.
dealing with the other people.
Mm-hmm.
Because Whoopi was the breakout fan favorite of the movie.
They said Oprah did the same thing to Aretha. She chose Tina Turner. Now they said
Mm.
that's because Oprah thinks she's an overshadow. Whoopi is, excuse me. Oprah thinks that she overshadowed Whoopi in The Color Purple. Low key, she didn't. But the story was about Celie in the movie. Okay, I mean, so you think she didn't want to compete with not to say compete with, but I mean, I guess Whoopi could hold her own standing beside Oprah in like a premiere situation because just as many people want to see Whoopi as they would have wanted to see Oprah. Like,
But in the movie, Oprah, okay, when they came to do the movie,
okay,
Oprah was the bigger celebrity. So maybe what they meant was she thought that she would overshadow Whoopi in the movie, but she didn't. I can see it that way.
mm-hmm. You said
I
Oprah the
think
Witch of
Whoopi
Hollywood.
also was like a big fan of Michael Jackson. You know, Oprah tried to expose Michael Jackson, and Whoopi don't play that.
We said if Oprah's running it, I wouldn't think to question her either. And she's signing my check. I don't know. I would have to reach out to Oprah. I mean Whoopi on the back end, like, hey, did Oprah tell you we was doing this party? You want to come as my plus one and shake shit up? That's what I would have
Child.
did. You said I wish they could work things out for the sake of Haley Bailey. What they got to do with Haley? I think they had beef since the original The Color Purple. Not all up that backhand on Sophia. You said the movie was written for Whoopi. Hey Max.
The character was about Celie. I mean, that was the whole character. So, if you read the book, it was
Not
all
quite like how
about
I did it.
Celie. She was Oprah should have known. So I don't know. I don't know.
What y'all want the poll to say? We need another poll. Hold on. Let me close this first poll. The first poll was, did you have a good day today? Thank you to the people who participated. 82% said yes. For the 17% who didn't have a great day, I hope your tomorrow is better than today. How about that? Hold on, y'all. Talk amongst yourself. That's my mom.
Ronnie Q.
Hey, Voodoo.
Hey. So this is your first time hearing about
So,
Oprah and Whoopi? I'm surprised.
yeah,
You know everything, girl.
I really dislike Oprah, so I kind of ignore a lot of the things surrounding Oprah, and they give Oprah too much slack. Nobody's questioning
Mm-hmm.
her about those Harvey Weinstein connections that she has, and she's always mute on that situation. But like you guys were just talking about, she wanted to do the expose on Michael Jackson,
Child.
and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And the thing is, when Michael died, she was the main one trying to get the interview with Catherine. She was all buddy with the family, and then you just turned on them. It's like, dang,
mm-hmm.
she can't be
Exactly.
trusted. She
They
can't be
said Whoopi
trusted.
was a bigger actress back then, but The Color Purple, when The Color Purple came out, because Oprah was just a talk show host, Oprah definitely has elevated. I love them both equally in Color Purple. I mean, they both serve a purpose in the movie. Let's not act like one was more important than the other. They both worked well together, and that energy would definitely look good and support right now for the new. I feel.
Well, to say that Whoopi was a bigger actress, Whoopi was the only actress because Oprah, a television host. You're right. So
Right.
that's not an
Right.
acting job. That was her first acting job. But I think that Oprah Winfrey had was more powerful than Whoopi Goldberg because she had more money than Whoopi Goldberg at the time, even at that time.
Now, right now, I guess we all would agree because Oprah, the status that she's placed herself in now, and the money that she made, of course, she would be looked at as the bigger, and you know what I'm saying. But that's understood. She took a different route.
And I
So.
guess she didn't want. I guess she didn't want to take that back seat. She was like, "No, I'm not taking the back seat this time," because she's one of the executive producers of this New Color Purple. So I guess she wanted to make sure she wasn't gonna be in the back seat this time by excluding Whoopi. That's
and
I don't
correction
know.
on the
That's
floor.
my
The movie was not
speculation.
written for Whoopi, you guys. It was from a book, which I knew.
I know
that.
Alice Walker.
I did not
No,
say
not to
it
say
was
you
written for
did.
A
No,
Whoopi.
comment
somebody
said
in the
that.
comments said it, so we were just putting it
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I read the book.
Hold on,
Yes.
we got somebody
Yeah,
joining us.
I've read the book.
Ashton, you on mute, my love. Ashton, I can't let it down. They after me.
Can you hear me?
Child.
I can
Can
hear
you
you
hear
now.
me?
What's up, love?
No, I wanted to say, did you know that Whoopi Goldberg, she wrote a lot of some of those stuff, the plays and everything that we talking about right now. That's why I was like, because I like history. I
Ain't
was
nothing wrong
like,
with that.
oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, ain't nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, finish your statement.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, she wrote a whole lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff that she played in. Remember that basketball movie that she played in and stuff like that? She wrote some of that stuff too. I was like, man, because I like history. I'm like, I can't believe she did that, but yeah. And that's all I was gonna say. I was gonna like she wrote a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she definitely. I mean, she ain't a Tony. She ain't a Tony Holden member for nothing. I mean, where's she at?
Hello.
EGOT too, right? Hey, Miss Toby.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Toby.
Hey, Miss Toby.
Hey, y'all.
Go ahead.
Oh, Miss
You
Toby
good,
don't like me. She don't like me.
girl? We up here having a conversation. She ain't worried
When
about
No,
I,
I'm just missing.
oh,
No, because every time I go and miss what's his name? The news.
Austin,
Y-
when have I ever said I
that.
didn't like you? Ashton, I'm
Not
sorry.
Austin,
I'm
Ashton.
sorry. No,
Yeah,
I,
no, because every time I go on the King Roman news, you be like, Ash, you need to be quiet. I was like, damn, man, I thought I was
no,
But
I
that's
quiet.
think
Miss
it was.
Toby though. Miss Toby is
That's
very
her
bossy.
character,
Yeah,
right?
you got to realize she's very bossy. Like
Yeah,
she,
because
Mm-hmm.
she told me you need to be quiet. I'm like,
especially
damn.
when she in comfortable spaces, and she's very comfortable at King Roman. So that is true of her,
Yeah,
and she'll wear
baby,
that.
she shut me down. But go
She'll
ahead,
wear that.
I'm
Don't
done.
you, Miss Toby? Look,
Go ahead, Miss Toby.
Ashley probably was saying something weird, and you thought she was drunk. They wanted Miss Toby.
She was.
See,
And,
look,
yeah.
No, Miss Toby, I was drunk that night. That was like
see.
2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago, Miss Toby. Dang, let me be drunk one time. Shit,
But they said
I
Whoopi
had
was
lost
Child.
my
messed up when
job. I
she went
got
to
a
the
new
stunt.
job. Look, I got a new job, everything. Miss Toby,
She
I'm
went to the
good.
party with Ted Danson, and he wore
Can I
blackface. I remember that.
can I say something? Yeah,
Oh,
I remember that too. Can I
Go
say
ahead.
something about this Legend Ball? I just Googled it and it said Oprah Winfrey recently held the Legend Balls, which honored important Black women, and she did not invite Whoopi, and
Mm.
that was in
Mm.
2006. Yeah, so
Well,
They
they
said
never
Oprah
okay,
got.
I
wasn't the
read
first
that
people to
too.
Sophia.
Oh,
She begged
mhm.
Spielberg to cast her.
Who?
They
No,
said
I read
Oprah.
that also. Oh, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
see, what I read was this is what I read because in actuality, Ronnie King, Whoopi was more popular because at the time, Oprah's show wasn't syndicated yet. It was only playing in Chicago when she got cast for The Color Purple. So the reason why she got cast was because Quincy Jones happened to be in Chicago for the week or whatever, and he saw her on TV, and he said, "That's my Sophia." So that's how she got cast for The Color Purple.
Mm.
Well, can I ask you
oh,
a
I
question?
don't
Because
remember. I Go ahead.
no, because they said that she had a story that she was telling before she got cast for the thing, and I'm up here like, so she was already, they already had paid her money to have a story. That's what I'm gonna call it, a story. So am I wrong? So okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it came about, but I know that she went a roundabout way to get her to audition for the part. So Miss Toby could be right. She didn't like have to, do like regular actors do and go audition and be on the call sheet and all that. But it's my understanding her show was always in syndication. I thought that
No,
who is
it wasn't.
you know who
No, let me tell you. Let
oh,
me tell
okay.
you the only reason why I
You,
know is because she left Baltimore to go to Chicago. She worked
mhm,
in Baltimore at a news station. She had a local television show. People in Chicago recognized her. They brought her
mhm.
over to Chicago. She had the show running in Chicago, and then she became syndicated. So that's what happened. She got her
And that's
syndication.
true.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
true because
happened.
she
Look,
she
this
put that
girl
on
just.
TV.
I'm sorry, this
That's
girl. I'm
true.
sorry.
Oh,
Two
that's
Butterfly
true.
said the same thing. Oprah was just a local Chicago talk show host when the
She
Butterfly
was.
was made. Whoopi was the established comedian and actress in the movie. Oprah was doing the most by not including Whoopi. I do agree, and I'm hoping it doesn't come to bite her in the ass once people realize that, because I do feel like they should have, not both sides, sellouts and rich. Shut up. I feel like she should have at least let her been some type of part of it, not
But
be
I
part of
rec-
it.
Okay.
but I
Now
recall I'm sorry, y'all. I recall a couple years ago, Oprah and Whoopi they were talking about it, and Oprah said to her, "I always felt like you didn't like me." And Whoopi was like, "I
Mm.
don't know why you thought I didn't like you. That's not the case." I think Whoopi is just the type of individual that it takes her a while to warm up to folks. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I get Whoopi. Like
And she's
she,
really blunt. She's just a blunt
yeah,
person.
yeah, and that's what she
uh
said.
Can I
Yeah,
say
Well,
something?
she tends to kind of like feed off of people energy. She seems like a cool person, and it just seems like she can feed off of your energy. And if you're giving her negative energy, like she
You go
is
give it
not
back.
receptive to that, And the thing a lot of people don't know. The reason why Oprah went into syndication when they offered her the syndication deal, you remember Roger Ebert from Siskel and Ebert,
Hmm.
the one who
yeah,
Yes,
passed
I
away, the
remember.
heavyset one.
yeah. And he
She was
told her,
Hmm.
make
dating him, and
yeah, and
he told her that if you want to make money, don't just sign a regular deal. Go into syndication,
own it
and you will
and
make
own the
money
show and own the show and own the show.
it, and you will
He
make
told,
money hand over
yeah.
fist, because that is the way that you will every market will buy into your show, and that's the better route to make money.
But he also told her, make sure that you own your own show. You own the show. Because a lot of people don't own their shows. You know that, Ronnie Key, right?
I know
I
exactly,
know
like
that.
Wendy Williams,
Hey, fish.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. But he always liked black women though.
I
Because
didn't
he
know
married
that.
a black woman. Yeah, he
Yeah, I
married a
was
black
surprised.
woman.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I didn't know that at the
Thank you,
time. I
Madam
was like
Scorpio.
surprised to hear that they had dated for a little minute or went out on a date. I don't know if they dated or they went out for a date that didn't work out
No,
and
they
they
did. That's
remained
why
friends.
I was gonna say that too. They did date for. See, I was trying to be messy. Look, yeah, they did date it for a minute. That's why I wanted to tell you that too. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
And they said Oprah got a God complex. Mm,
I believe
man,
that.
bro. Their friendship more likely started one way and turned into something else as the roles reversed. Yeah, because she did
Mm.
for the longest time. Oprah was so untouchable, and like now she's even coming out admitting she's on the medicine. She's taking medicine for her
A
weight
lot of
loss
people don't
and
see
all
it
this
for
different
Oprah no
stuff.
more. They look at
Yeah,
her crazy.
as a fake, a sellout. Which, like, I mean, because I was right
Hmm.
when she said that. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. Now, I've never really heard anybody feel that way about Whoopi, because Whoopi still hold her grounds to this day, and she will
Right.
argue with down on that View panel and get smart with any kind of politician and anything, and take them suspensions and sit her ass at home for a few days for what she
But
feel and what she's right.
but do
She
y'all
don't back down.
but do you remember that after 9/11 they tried to cancel Whoopi? You don't recall that?
I missed it.
I
They
I
always
recall
don't
trying to
that.
remember.
cancel her.
Yeah, no, they've
Huh?
been trying to cancel her because they was trying to cancel her off the Today Show, whatever the show was. Yeah,
Something she
that was
said
trying.
about
Yeah.
Jews or something. They got mad about that.
Well,
They
no,
always
I'm
was
talking
coming for
about
her. I
no, I'm
remember that
talking about
situation you talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, right after 9/11, when no one could really say anything bad about George W. Bush, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody was like, "Oh, don't say nothing bad about him." And she criticized the government, and a lot of people tried to boycott her, and they tried to cancel her. And it took her a while to actually get the job with the V, because a lot of people were kind of leery about having her on the V because of what happened when people were trying to cancel her after 9/11.
No, and I remember that, and it's crazy because she had so many fans. Because guess what? They kept her. They kept her on the View because they was like they love from Whoopi. Yeah, but no, they was trying to cancel her. So I remember that.
Hey, hold on
Oh,
one second.
ooh,
Thank you
VJ.
for the cash app, Miss Shorty. I don't know what's up. I know you are mod, so I don't know. Miss Shorty had just sent me a cash app saying she couldn't type in the chat because she was blocked, but now she popped down. But she is a mod, so I'm not sure. That must be a YouTube glitch, Miss Shorty, because I know ain't nobody doing no timing out, especially not with you. So I apologize. But that's on Googleable. So if anybody else feel like they've been blocked or anything, that could be a possibility as well. She's a mod and she ain't in no drama, and she just couldn't type. So just so y'all know.
Oh, she wasn't married to Ted Danson, to Butterfly. She just dated him, but they weren't married. But yeah, that blackface thing, yeah, that was something else, child. I remember that.
They tried to cancel her recently for asking for donations from the working class people for the fires in Hawaii. You mean Oprah? Trey? Who said that? Lavana Trey? Trey.
Lavon. Oh, that
Yeah, that
was
was
Trey.
Oprah
That
who
was Trey.
did that.
No,
Her and The Rock.
Trey. Oprah did that. And as well, they should have canceled her for
Right.
asking money for working class people. When then she went up in there and bought, oh, she bought like 10,000 acres of that land, or spent $10 million on land that was burnt out in Hawaii. And that's exactly what the indigenous Hawaiians, that was one of the oldest islands, had some of the oldest buildings uh on that island, untouched, was passed down from generation to generation. And they were worried that big developers would come in and buy up that land. And Oprah and Dwayne Rock sitting up there asking people to give money when they are mega
Child.
rich. But what they did was, in fact, the mayor said that he was going to uh make some laws that would not allow them to sell big parcels of that land. But honey, Oprah Winfrey went in there and brought up $10 million worth of beachfront property.
Not they said buying
So
the land
Wow.
and asking for money. And then
yeah,
people
Mm.
don't let her forget about the schools and all of the sad stories that came back from that, of all of the allegations and different things. I don't even know what the outcome with all that was. Are the schools still open at this point?
I don't even know. I don't.
I,
I think they still are open.
yeah,
The
they're
one
still
you
yeah,
heard.
they're still open. They
Yeah.
still open, and the girls and some of the girls still come and visit her for Christmas.
That's what's up. Mm, Leadership Academy for girls.
Mm-hmm. But the school system in Tennessee, the public school system in Tennessee, is one of the lowest school system in the United States, and she from Tennessee.
Wow. Mm.
Well, didn't she say in the beginning? Because she said a lot of people complained about that. Why are you opening a school, in another country when we already had problems here in America, and urban cities that could use that help? And she just said she thought that money would just go a little bit more further in Africa than it would in America.
Well, she'd have made that same money 50 to 100 times over. Okay, I'm not going there. It's BS to me.
I mean, no,
So
I
what
mean,
she's
yeah,
saying now?
yeah.
What she's saying now?
Hey, Tennessee.
Well, she did give money to Morehouse, correct? Didn't she? Like years ago. I don't.
I
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
keep up. I don't keep up with her. I really don't. It's just like certain little things like get through my bubble on her, but I can't. I just really can't say.
I think I remember that, but she does things to pander to the black people because she knows that we support her. But that's starting to
Mhm.
change as of recent.
Oh, they said
Oprah
she's
is
from
Oprah
Mississippi.
is from Tennessee. Oprah grew up in Tennessee. She may be, if she was born in Mississippi, she grew up in Tennessee.
Yeah, so she definitely was born in that. I can't say that city. What's that? Casa City, Mississippi. But like you said, she was raised in a different area. Mm. And the girls went missing from the school, and y'all know that was Good Judy's with Weinstein. Oh yeah, so
Mm,
I don't even want to open up that Pandora's
child.
because they do say a lot of that was organized chaos. So
What?
with the whole Epstein
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
her,
and
she could have been handing those students straight to him or giving him
They
access to those
said
girls.
Naomi Campbell was doing that, but let me hush.
Well, I when I was just doing a little look, I saw an article that was speaking about what did it say? Something, and I saw Naomi Campbell name pop up just then.
yeah.
Mm.
Now, what do you guys say about the fact that somebody allegedly flew a drone over Epstein's private island, and allegedly they saw him uh, on the island with a couple more different people after he was allegedly found unalived in his cell?
Oh wow, I haven't heard that one.
You haven't heard that?
I
I
haven't.
haven't heard that
Yeah.
either.
Have you
Y'all hit
heard
the
that,
like
Miss
button, please.
Toby?
No, I haven't heard it, but I wouldn't be shocked
At all.
Right.
because
Mm-hmm.
money talks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I'm proud of all the success of the black women involved from where they come from till today. Right, Tasia
I
included.
agree, sister. I mean, I still fuck with Oprah. I
At
don't know
least we
issues
having
with her.
a conversation about powerful black women, and they
You
fighting
know what?
Right.
to the top with each other.
But what
So
used to make me mad, looking back on it, I used to get upset when people always used to say that Whoopi was ugly. I never found Whoopi to be ugly. I always thought that she was pretty, in my opinion. That's just my
I think
opinion.
I think her look shifted. Not to say that she was ugly. I think everybody over time began to look better as they got older. Because even when we look at our family photos, like if I go back and look at pictures of my mom when she was a teenager and stuff, she looked 10 times better now than then. And I don't know what it is. Like the hair texture, my grandmother was the same way. Like them curls and stuff didn't work in our favor as much as like what we see now, in my opinion. And I ain't talking about just straight hair or permed or nothing. I'm literally just talking about like I don't know. And it ain't always makeup because my grandmother didn't wear makeup. But like when my grandmother was in her 80s, I felt like she looked better than she did when she was in her 30s when I was seeing pictures. I don't know.
And sometimes when people say that about certain black celebrities, it's rooted in anti-blackness.
Mm-hmm.
Because she got the
She
hair
didn't make
she
the
has,
changes.
she got the
Right.
wide
Mm-hmm.
nose, big lip. That's all that is.
She
Yeah,
So
wasn't
I don't even pay
traditional.
attention to that.
She didn't look like the traditional black. Right.
Right.
exactly. And
Well, not black,
and
but
uh
TV personality or whatever.
and if you look at her in different movies, oh, it was that one movie that was a period piece, not The Color Purple, when she was just playing a regular housewife. She looked really nice, and she didn't have on all this extra makeup and stuff, but she has a really nice. She looks nice, so
Didn't didn't she play Medgar Evers' wife?
that may be it. That may be it. It was a period piece. I cannot
And
remember.
it was another period piece that I really enjoyed. Where I think she was the maid with Liotta and a
Karina,
guy
That
from.
Karina. That's my movie.
Yeah, that may
Karina,
be it. Yeah.
Karina.
Hmm.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, she's not an ugly woman. But, it's just people have just now come into
That's a good
acceptance
point,
of
Nina.
natural hair.
It is.
Yes. Yes, they are. And I can't believe it after so many years. It's just now. And it's even with people, I mean, I don't know. I feel like individually women are finally getting to the point where they aren't ashamed to wear it, or they'll embrace their forehead and wear their hair in a afro or something that doesn't naturally cover their face and all that. Because when I was doing hair, like everybody wanted to cover up this and can you make my forehead look smaller here and do this and do that? But now we're at a time where people actually embrace it and don't care, which I love.
Dude, Tyra Banks make money off that big forehead.
Okay. But
And
I don't
plenty
know.
of it.
And Rihanna.
But I feel like
And
Tyra still
plenty
did
of
some
it.
shifting because that head used to be real different back in the day, and now hers is just like completely different. I don't know. Well, at least with Rihanna, I could see she wearing her hair different. I don't know what Tyra did. I always
Ted
thought she.
Danson's wife lost her mind when he found out about him and Whoopi.
think America's side it was just to whoop his looks. He says, style plays a part too. Give me an ugly ass nigga clothes and motherfucker fine. The entertainment industry is no different from the politics. They are both crooked. Anyone who goes into either of these professions know the deal. I agree. They know exactly what they're getting into.
Right.
But that goes back to the whole, I mean, and I hate to say it, but like that whole casting couch thing, all of that's always been real. And that wasn't a problem until what? Until the Me Too era is when it now has become a problem. It took all of this to finally for it to be brought to the attention to say, oh, that's not right. Like, yeah, I feel like everybody look better as they get older.
But you
And
know
also
what?
money make people
You
look
know
different
one
too.
thing that made me mad about the Me Too I know
What's that?
I don't ever want to sound like this, but I'm not like this, you know. I don't like the fact that they put it aside that it came from a black woman originally.
Right.
Like they put
Sure
her
They
in,
did.
hijacked her
like
movement. They did
like
hijack
Sure
it.
did.
yeah, they just like moved her to the back, and then they mostly made it like white women in Hollywood. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
And they
Mm.
pushed
most
that sister back.
definitely. Uh-huh. And a lot of people don't even know that it was a sister who started that movement.
Because she didn't fit their standards, because she had the nose that we
Right.
spoke about. She
Right.
has like a lot of our grandmothers moles on her face. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't look like the traditional clear faced woman that you would see, or a little skinny petite woman that you would see. So they didn't feel like she could run the movement. But she
But
still definitely
I
came from
still,
behind the scenes and
yeah,
made
but
it be known.
I still think, even if it was a sister that would have been quote unquote pretty in Hollywood's eyes, they would have still put their sister in the back and made it seem like it was a white woman that came up with the concept and pushed the white woman in Hollywood more further. That's just what I think.
Not they picked up on my said clear face. I won't be shady. Don't tell me they're having forehead surgeries now. I wouldn't be surprised. Mine is drop dead gorgeous and her forehead is huge.
She is.
But let me get this. A 59-year-old black man who's never dated outside of his race. If God made anything better than a black woman, he kept it for himself. So I refuse to settle for second best. I know that's right, 300. Just think of some of these content creators in the beef sector. When they come on, their looks were not so good, and year later it helps with money. That's what I just said. Money definitely makes you
Okay,
look. Money
money.
can change the way a lot of things look.
Now,
Chris
Chewbacca,
Rock. I thought Chris Rock was ugly, but these days he looked kind of right to me. I'm saying.
A lot of them, like Michael Blackson, went from being the ugliest thing on earth to an attractive guy. Like I even think DC Young Fly is fine as hell now, and I used to think that he looked like the
I
bottom
do
of a
too.
shoe. Like, I've called.
well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think Kelly is prettier than Beyonce,
Mm.
I actually agree with that.
I know she can
and
definitely compete with her.
I'm a beehive.
Mitchell talking about nobody answer her. Can you get paid for having a big forehead? I mean, hey, depends on how you use it, baby. That's all I can say. Another example of still in the room. You got to own the situation. Sister said her name Sister because of
Chris
the movie.
Rock, DC, Michael Blackson, ugly. I'm sorry.
Would you say Chris Rock? So everybody be just saying.
That's my try saying Chris
I'm
Rock,
saying they look a
DC,
little bit
and Michael
better, Ronnie
Blackson
Q.
is
They look a
ugly.
little better.
No, that's not me saying that. I was reading in the
I see
chat.
it.
My try
Oh.
said that.
Chris
But
Rock is- yeah,
I
Michael
think
Blackson.
that
Chris
listen,
was
Chris.
better because he got his teeth done.
Okay.
Okay,
I was
Marlon
just
definitely
about
got fined over years.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
They said they agree with Kelly being prettier. Yeah, you have a wide nose.
She
and dark hair.
is.
The Jonathan Majors verdict was a direct result of O.J. being found not guilty. The dominant society said, "Never again will a black man in America get off with harming a white woman." I
Okay,
believe that, too.
300.
Well, I need my back
Yeah.
pay if I can get paid for my forehead. Okay.
Now, did you guys hear that Damon Wayans is having some bad health issues? I think he may have had a stroke. Don't quote me, but he is going through like some serious health issues. You guys hear about that?
No.
Well, Damon Wayans-
No, I didn't hear
so
that
I know
either.
he's been suffering. Look, I just did a little quick research. So he's been suffering with diabetes, due to which he left Lethal Weapon. He's 58 years old and manages his diabetes through a grueling 16-hour workday as a significant factor of his decision. So he had to leave working. Oh wow! So he's definitely his health is definitely getting the best of him. If
But
had
he
to
has
come off of the show.
But he has a new show that's supposed to come out on
Is that
CBS.
the
really?
what one is it?
He has a new show, I guess, with one of his kids.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So I was surprised. Yeah, but money will refine you. You can get your teeth fixed. You can get
Mm,
some good skin care.
yeah.
You can buy some nice shoes. And you can, I mean, it refines you. You get
You could
manicures, you
buy,
get
yeah, you
pedicures,
could even
you're
buy your
taking care of
teeth.
yourself.
If
Yeah,
you don't have
and
no, if you don't have no teeth, you could buy
you can
some
eat,
teeth.
you can eat
I agree with
better,
that, madam.
you can get healthy, it changes things.
They say he's starting a show in the fall with his son, so hopefully his health is doing better.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good thing.
that's what I thought. I thought he motherfucker. I don't see. I hate myself. I remember stupid shit. Why
Right,
can't I
Aisha.
remember? Well, I can't remember good like a good ass number to play.
You're not really ugly, you just broke.
Now I
Oh,
mean,
child.
truth be told, I feel Solange music a little bit more so than I do Beyonce.
Oh,
Solange to me,
absolutely.
yeah, I love me some Solange. Okay,
Well, you said when you have a wide nose and darker skin complexion, it's a different ball game. Period. I'm not mad because the supermodels are all dark skinned. They definitely are. Nene Leakes is the perfect example of money helping you make you look better. Yeah, she
Yeah.
definitely. They all have a
Nene's got
glow
a
up.
lot of work done too, and she looks good.
And Phaedra Parks, I can't even recognize her. I can't even remember what
oh
she
my
used
god,
to look like.
oh
I
my god,
cannot even.
PDP, no,
I'm
let
not
me
reading
say,
the comment. I'm
let
not
me
even highlighted.
PDP.
What it say? I gotta go to the chat.
Hold on, let me, because I don't like to be shady. Look,
Oh God, yeah, you shouldn't have
Oh,
highlighted
Charlie
that.
Murphy was the fine one.
they said Lance Gross. So I did see Storm Monroe broke that story earlier today. Lance Gross saying he calling out TP for actual advances as well.
Oh,
Mm.
That was earlier today. I saw it when the live was ended, and I never got back and watched it.
Now, Dr. Heavenly looks better now. Because did you
Yeah,
see how she used to look before she was on Married to
Yeah.
Medicine?
they all
Hmm.
look better. Hey, Slappy.
yes.
Yeah, she said, "Can I drop the link to the first movie?" Now, Soul Sister, I don't think you can drop it, but because you're not a mod, called the telephone. Hold on.
Called the telephone. What was that about?
Well, we got a trailer. I'm not gonna hold on.
You said it's the first movie Whoopi ever played in?
So I'm not gonna play it because I don't want it to
Um,
them to
speak-
flag it.
Speaking of
But I'll
telephone,
drop it in the chat.
you know what Spike Lee movie I watch every now and then and I liked it. I like Girl Set.
Oh yeah, that one is good. It's still good.
It's still good.
Beyonce's overrated.
Hmm.
She's good, but I do prefer Solange's music and artistry. Because Solange has more of a raspy, more of a earth tone, like is more
She
where
gives me
Beyonce
neo.
began.
She gives me
Beyonce
neo
ended up
soul.
becoming
Neo
commercial.
Soul. Yes,
Yeah,
Solange
exactly.
is a
That's what I
vibe.
said.
Yeah,
Beyonce
she's
trying to
yeah.
do
soul.
dance
Yeah,
Like,
music and all this other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. She's
Ray
like a
Beyonce
J.
is
vibe,
more of a
definitely.
performer and more of a
Right.
put her out there to be seen, whereas
Yeah.
Solange is more of a personal party. Let's
Yeah.
get the
Salon,
the whole
salon,
ambiance.
yeah. Salons is where I want to be in my house, and I got my license lit and shit, and I'm eating my motherfucking edibles. I'm just sitting there listening to my motherfucking music, and I can fucking relate. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
Mhm.
you
And
thought of this shit?
at this point for me,
It happens.
Beyonce has turned into a whole anthem type of singer. Her songs are more like anthems, and I don't have no problem
Mhm.
with that, but that's just not my musical style.
Right.
It's everything's like an anthem.
She's a great
She good. I
entertainer,
dropped
though.
it, Miss Soul Sister.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
she's a great
Yeah, she can
entertainer.
dance too. That's what I like.
Angie, she could be real mad when when she see her man was groped by Tyler Perry.
Oh Lord.
Oh God, that's why they gave him all that time for stealing his awards back, LeVon, because they couldn't get him for Nicole and Ron. Yeah, they was gonna get him one way or another, and unfortunately, he let it happen. So yeah, I don't think Beyonce is overrated at all. I promise you, her performances alone are not for the weak. Nope, I won't take that from her. But they are two different elements. They are two different sides of this. They don't compare when it comes to the type of music that they perform. Solange did a little hoodoo light, some incense, and get your crystals ready. Okay. People have really dug into their case. This shit.
Turn down another black. See, that's why the fuck I blocked you earlier, saying, okay?
Like I said, nothing like another black person to tell that a black woman. They about to sit down. She really don't care. Okay,
I think
but she about
so.
to start up round two of this Renaissance because ain't it three tours?
Really?
I think it was 4 acts. I think that's what she called it. So the third act was a tour, I believe. So she's doing something else with her album coming up.
Mm.
You okay?
Is the movie the fourth act? Could the movie be the fourth act?
I don't know. Let's see. She had the album. She didn't have no videos though, but she did a tour, so that'll be the second act. So the third act would be the movie release. That's how I figured it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not up on it, but I did watch the tour, and it was just visually great performance. It was nice. I just, the music was just not my style.
Well, I'll find out on Wednesday night when I go. So excited.
Oh, you going? Oh, you're going to the movie?
Yeah,
You went to the movie. Okay.
Just to the movie. Yeah, not to the show.
Okay.
No. Hey, Retro.
He got free tickets. He like he don't want to go.
Right.
I think the concert is over now.
Lavon.
Yeah, the concert is over.
The concert is over now. Yeah.
Lavon, I really don't care. I've never really cared about O.J. Simpson because I really felt like he wasn't for our people in the first place. I really didn't give a fuck about that nigga.
Yeah, I don't like OJ either.
Sister, even with all the social implications on how she got there, I can't hate that woman work. I don't care for her, never could. What they say, did you know that they tried to browbeat Robert Kardashian into turning on OJ? Yeah, I heard about that.
I believe that Robert knew that OJ was guilty.
Yeah, and that's a part of what broke up his relationship with the Kardashians. Well, with Chris, because she knew that he knew it was guilty, but for the money, he did what he had to do. Hey, Conscious Beauty.
Oh my God! I don't give a fuck that she hates my voice so much. I don't care.
Was she talking about you? I didn't know who she was talking about though.
I think so. She always says that about me, and I don't care.
She was behind in the chat, so it could have been Ashley.
But no, she always says that it's either me or someone else that's from Baltimore.
Oh, we all know OJ did it. Hey, tea time with Vonnie. Chris and Robert broke up because she cheated. Well, they both cheated. Apparently, they said.
Well, hey, shoot, they trying to say that Chloe is OJ's daughter.
But unfortunately, now that we see this little boy that she has, even though she did the artificial insemination, they used her eggs. That little boy looked just like Rob, which is look just like his daddy, though. I know you probably don't watch that, Rodney. But her new son now, the little boy that she got, he looks just like her daddy. And that was the first time I believed that he was really her daddy, seeing it on this show. So that's the news that we have right now.
What? Okay, let me be frank in this. Okay, so a lot of people feel that OJ did it, and like this person said, OJ did it, but we just wanted to win. See, because nobody is all broken up about all the black people who didn't do it, who have been in jail 30 and 40 years, and then are exonerated after their whole life has been blown by. Nobody is upset when people who we know have done things and have gotten away because they had a jury in their favor. So why would I be upset because OJ had a jury in his favor?
Well, Veronica, I think if OJ was, how should I put this? If OJ was a Black Panther type of brother, then yeah, I would be happy. But to me, he was an Uncle Tom motherfucker, so I didn't give a fuck that he got away. And truthfully, he got away because of money.
And I wouldn't have cared if he got sentenced either. But you know that the simple fact that they took the blood home with them overnight instead of checking the blood in, and then all of a sudden his blood drops everywhere. It was like, okay, can you blame him for getting away? They so used to setting black people up that, they were sloppy, didn't check the blood evidence in. Now it just drops everywhere. So, like, He was
But
supposed to get away. And there's too many people go
Hold
to
on one
jail.
second,
my
Too
sister,
Toya.
many people.
Hi.
All right, hold
Hey,
on one second.
Toya.
Let them finish their point, Toya. Hold on. Go
my,
ahead.
Too many people go to jail for cops doing that type of stuff.
I
So, oh well.
understand. But
Yeah.
my thing
You
is,
know. Oh,
every time I hear that, you know what I hear OJ saying? I'm not black. I'm OJ.
yeah, I understand all of that, but I'm just talking about, white people don't see him as not black, just OJ. So, it's like it's real. He got shunned by all his friends after this happened. That's good for him. Oh well, those were the friends that you chose to make. But
Right.
my bigger thing is about the criminal justice system. I don't give a fuck about OJ either. Trust and believe. So
Oh,
that's all my point was.
this is a great topic. The reason, so I put something in the chat that back in 1996, because that's when he got off in 1996, because I'll never forget, I was a freshman in high school. And I recall the reason why I was happy. And it wasn't because I liked OJ, because my mom and everybody, they already told me who OJ was. He was a sellout. I grew up to him from the Naked Gun movies. So I recall just hearing, especially like a lot of Black women talk about how he turned his back on the community. And then on top of that, when the DAs and everyone came to his house, Johnny Cochran was the one that told him, there's no Black people on the wall. It's that do the right thing moment. You didn't have any brothers on the wall, OJ. This is going to look really, really suspicious, because all he had was white folks. So now going back to the reason why I was happy at the time, but I could care less about him, he can go to hell, was because we were coming off the 1992 Rodney King and the riots. So you have to remember that Bronco chase happened in 1994. We're freshly 2 years after the Rodney King verdict being found not guilty and off the riots, and nothing was done. Oh, and the little girl that was killed in the Korean store in LA. So all this was going on. And so it seemed like it was, well, let's just throw this bone to get to make these people happy, because we were trying to avoid having the whole city burned down. Because people have to realize, I mean, Ronnie Q, you were probably in LA at the time. I wasn't. The city was intense from what I've been reading about and, just recalling as a kid. Thank
Yeah,
you,
Ronnie had
Latasha.
actually, when you had started talking, she had already begun to drop down, so she was saying she had to go, but she's in the chat. But
Okay.
you're
Yeah,
good.
but Ronnie Q, yes, yes, Latasha Harlan, thank you. And so, I mean, that is another reason why Black people we had never seen this before. I mean, mind you, this is before Obama. This is in the Clinton era. But again, this is also a sellout tap dancing coon that we saw 4 years later get his ass locked up again for kidnapping and trying to get his
Mm.
Heisman Trophy. Now, I think his black ass should have sat for that one. And then he came out with all these weird videos of if I did it. And then he went right back to his own self. And let's not forget, you guys, he is friends with Trump. So wink, wink. The brother hasn't changed, but I just find it very fascinating that people are using the juxtaposition with Jonathan Majors and OJ, which I don't think. I think it was mutual combat when it comes to the Jonathan Majors thing. It's really hard for me to see the fact that he's running away from this white girl.
I
Mm.
agree.
I mean,
I agree.
you
I think,
know,
yeah, I agree with you. It was.
and I think, and then I believe the juries were predominantly white. Go figure. I mean, and then they also look at this fact of like, oh no, big scary black man with little old soft angelic white women. It
Right.
just seems very, very weird and off-putting to go to a club after being assaulted. I know when I've got assaulted, the first thing that I'm not going to do is go drinking and go to a club where there are cameras. And if I'm with someone famous, that is the most. But America showed who it really is today. So
Right.
no surprise, no surprise. So I'll go on mute and let someone else talk.
Oh, you talking about Jonathan? America saw what happened
Yes,
today.
ma'am.
Oh well, yeah, but I don't think he's gonna end up doing any time.
No, but I think his
But it's still
career
gonna hurt his
might.
career.
Oh
His
no,
career.
Yeah.
definitely it hurt his career. But and another thing I must say, and I know y'all gonna say, man, Toby, why you brought this up? But it's awfully funny now that you got yourself in a situation that you hopped and got yourself a black girlfriend, and you wanted her to go to court with you every day.
Thank you, Miss Toby. Thank
Yeah,
you.
So
we
That
all
so
is
see
once
that what
again,
it
so,
is.
so once again, because honey, your past girlfriends, from my understanding, they weren't sisters. But I'm not even
Mm.
gonna go back and forth on that. But once again, you need a black woman to help and rescue you once again. And
I
enough is
totally
enough.
agree.
And enough is enough. Sometimes we get sick of that. I get sick and tired of that.
Yeah, I totally agree because I was just like, Megan, what you doing? You know you getting played, right? You know you just an accessory now. I mean, even if if she was the girl that was on the other end that the white chick was jealous about. So I mean, but it's the same bullshit that we've seen. And it hopefully he has a future in Tubi movies. I don't know. It just give it a couple.
I
I mean,
hope
the
so.
same
Our
thing
Tyler
happened.
Perry movies.
Like think about what happened to Nate Parker, which is still another fishy thing where I feel that's very questionable what happened to Nate Parker.
I remember that.
Um, and it also kind of spills that way. But it's so funny that you still have people like Woody Allen rolling around here. I mean, we just got Weinstein, but there's so many other predators, and the things that they're not talking about, especially with all these people coming out about SA abuse. No one's talking about Jimmy Iovine. No one's talking about Axl Rose. No one's talking about these heavy hitters as well who are being accused of SA.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do think Diddy did it. Yes, he did. And it's just America's doing its own. It's doing its thing that it
I
usually
think
does.
a lot of them are freaks in Hollywood. I mean, just to be in Hollywood, you got to be a little bit freaky. But it's interesting that the black men are getting called out.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying that none of them did it, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, there's
Mm-hmm.
people like Jimmy Iovine is pretty big. I mean, he's Interscope Records. He's the Beats creator along with Dr. Dre. I mean, and Dre, that's another one. Uh, but it's just like you don't hear as much about these guys. So it's just one of those things it feels like it's being swept under the rug. Charlie Sheen is not, he's been accused, but he's doing his own weird thing.
He
I mean,
still get
Charlie Sheen,
works too.
yeah. So yes, but Charlie Sheen is another factor as well when you talk about the Jonathan Majors. So whatever, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fight. So
But I say some things are not gonna change in Hollywood. It's gonna
Right.
only get weirder, and it's all in what they accept and allow, and how much money they want to make is going to determine how much they're gonna do. 'Cause
exactly.
we
And
can
like
sit here
some
and
of
go
them
back and
parties.
forth, and we can pull out this scenario and that scenario, but it's gonna always be another one, and it's gonna happen again and again and
Mm-hmm.
again, and ain't nothing gonna change until they make a change. They don't want to change. They enjoying the money and the attention.
Yeah, and then also some of them Hollywood parties, like, oh, I'm glad I ran from some of them because
Toy, you see
some shit be
Ronnie's
going
comment?
down. What about the
Which
producer? Yes, that's another one, Brett Ratner,
I didn't
and
hear
that
nothing
was
about
such a
him.
Ronnie King,
yeah
where you got?
that
Come
came out back in
back up.
2017. Yeah, he's the director
Come
of Rush
back up,
Hour.
Ronnie King.
Yeah. So I mean, and that one got swept under the rug too, and that was during the height of the my hashtag him too movement. Call it.
But I think,
Wow.
but I think I used to hear about him back in the day because then he used to like direct a lot of rap rap videos back in the day. Brett.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely in the late 90s and early 2000s. Oh yeah, yeah. He was always
Okay.
like in the scene. So he also knows some stuff too. All these people are connected.
Mm.
They
Trust.
are.
Ronnie,
And they were trying to. It was a whole lot of people who were trying to get Roman Polanski to come back to the
Yes.
United States. I believe it was 2 or 3 years ago to attend either the Oscar or the Emmys
I think it was
because
the Academy Awards.
Yeah.
because they felt that some movie he had been awarded nominated for was so great. And if I'm not mistaken, Mel Streep was one of the main people out there, trying to get him to come back. Now he was convicted of being involved with a 13-year-old girl in an
Yes.
inappropriate way, and something to do with a champagne bottle in the
Hmm.
mix
In a
of
hot
it.
tub.
So
In a hot
in
tub
a
at
hot
Jack Nicholson's
at
house.
Jack Nicholson's house. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Oh
In
wow.
1976. Yep. And he
yes.
flew,
So
and he's been gone since 1976. Yes.
yes, and where he cannot be extradited, much like Russell Simmons.
Mhm.
Mm.
But yeah, we
Mm.
always knew Russell was on some weird shit too.
over
Child.
over in Bali where he cannot be extradited.
But then
Yep.
didn't Kamara get with the next man, and he ended up being shady as well, right?
Her track
But
record is
yes,
poor thing. Yeah.
Right.
yes,
Still, and he was a con
he was
man.
stealing money. Yeah, he was conning money. Yeah, I think he's in jail. Is he in jail, or
I
he's still
don't
awaiting trial?
know. Yeah, I think there's still a trial and stuff. So,
Yeah,
but
I
I
don't think
mean,
they're. Are they still together? I don't. I think he's out, but I don't think they're still together.
yeah,
Aren't they getting a divorce?
I'm thinking he pled guilty. As is he in jail? So I don't know, but yeah, I forget his name. Yeah, but yeah, she's had bad luck picking her partners.
yeah, it's been oof.
He said she go where the money go. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
going to say.
did you notice that she has come out and said that her and Russell Simmons got together in her junior year in high school now? At first she would always muddy the waters, but now since all of this other stuff has started coming out, she has admitted that her and Russell
Russell.
allegedly started dating when she was a junior in high school. So that's
But I
15,
knew she was.
16.
I
That is
knew
a
she was.
fact.
I knew she was lying, Ronnie Q, because she kept saying how she met him when she was overseas modeling. You know, when she
Mhm.
was out of school for the summer, and I kept thinking like, well, that don't add up. You were a teenager.
Let me tell you something. Here's some St. Louis tea because I spent my teenage years in St. Louis. We knew about this. He actually came and picked up. She went to Lutheran North in St. Louis, which is a Christian school, and she was 14, 15, and he actually came and picked her up from that high school. This is back in the early, I believe, the late 80s or so when she was a teenager. So this is something that's always been known, especially in St. Louis. We just like in Chicago, we knew about R. Kelly way before that, how
Right.
dusty and predatorial he was. And in St. Louis, the same thing with the whole Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee. Yeah, he showed up and picked her up at our high school. Yep,
Wow.
yep.
He picked her up in
Yeah.
what, a limo? Was it a
Jay
limo?
Z's name definitely does come up
I'm
when you
sure it
talk about the
was.
younger women and things that went on and was allowed. So
Yeah, they used to be real bold back in the day. Times have changed.
And then I got another one for you. So, and this is back in 1994. My best friend was approached by R. Kelly at the Rock and Roll McDonald's. And this is in 1994. And she was 14. And said she said it, she'll never forget. She's like, no, I didn't want to be with that old dusty man. And plus he couldn't he couldn't talk anyway. So we know he can't read. So like all this is just like all that Brooke, sorry. It's he touches little girls, sorry.
Right.
All this stuff it's just there's so much shit that so much stuff.
Madam Scorpio just reminded me something that Kimora Lee's husband was still married to an Asian lady, and so their marriage basically was null and void.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes, I forgot about that
so
part.
this is the most recent husband,
The most recent husband who is in
the rich
trouble
man,
with the
right?
money. No, he's not rich.
Right.
He's
That's what he portrayed, right?
yes, portraying rich with
con
other
man rich.
But
people's
I guess
money.
that works in her favor if they weren't legally married. So hopefully she wouldn't fall in the mess that he's got going there.
No, she was knee deep in the mess that he had going on because her and Russell Simmons was suing her for cashing in some stocks that he said that did not belong to her. So he was suing her, and she was using that money money to bail him out of jail, allegedly.
Wow.
So he took her to court for this money, and he lost though, and he has to pay her lawyer fees. So she moved some money that Russell felt that was his money, and to get him out of jail. So she's in knee deep.
Wow. But at least she was using it for his benefit, not her own. But damn.
She was wasting money. She got kids. She got 5 kids, wasting it on some nincompoop, as Ness says, some nincompoop.
Interesting. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, y'all. Just the tip of the iceberg.
Right. More stories gonna come out about people.
Mm-hmm. Is somebody watching right now somewhere that's wanting to sell their side? Hey, Simply. But you said Basketball Wives got really boring. They don't have nothing to talk about no more. And everybody life in shambles, so nobody really want to watch it on TV no more.
And all they do is just meet up somewhere and argue. That stuff gets
Right.
old after a while.
It does, especially when they have no substance.
Mm-hmm.
We said people refer to R. Kelly as a musical genius, not an intellectual one. Him suing her was why the daughters was crying on IG, right?
Well, I mean, you don't have to be intellectual to know how to read. Come on. I mean, he went to one of the most, I'm not going to say one of the best schools in Chicago at the time, because he played basketball with this boy. There's a whole story about a boy named Benji who was killed. He's a famous high school basketball player who was killed in Chicago in 1984, who Robert Kelly was friends with. And so the thing is, Robert Kelly went all the way up to high school and still didn't know how to read. So it ain't about intelligence. It's letting you know the school system failed him too. But I digress.
Well, you know, back in the day, anybody can graduate. I mean, look at the athletes.
I mean, but
Beyonce.
this is in 1984. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. This isn't no sharecropping times. But I mean, like,
But I mean, even my day of school, the athletes always got away and got pushed through, and they're gonna make it work where they want to. If they can benefit from you. Hey, Kena.
yeah, I mean, look out. Never mind. Let me be quiet. I was going to be shady with one of these football players. Never mind.
Go ahead. How radio station and live music cancel R. Kelly music, but allow Elvis Presley music still be played? Wasn't he messing with the underage girl and got married?
Yes, Priscilla was 14. Yes, he's a big pedo. Yes. So yes, I throw him. I really hate Elvis. I really do, with the passion.
I don't like him either.
I can't stand that piece of shit. And it's so funny how the way that you die from eating a peanut butter sandwich on the commode. I'm sorry. I really despise Elvis, but yes, he's a big pedo.
First of all, why are you eating a peanut butter sandwich on the toilet? Because it sounds like you was doing lines.
Banana. I think it was banana too.
Coke, and you just got hungry while you was in there doing coke, and then you died.
That's just so disgusting. You're on the toilet trying to take a dump, eating peanut butter. Child. Who eats in the God.
That's so gross.
That is so disgusting. Now, what about this basketball player who has been caught texting and spending time with this underage girl? I think he plays for
Oklahoma City.
Yes. What about him? Where he has not been cut from the team. He has no penalties. He's still playing, and they're acting as if nothing happened because he said, and they have the text admitting things. You have other girls coming out saying that he contacted them as well, but there has been no talk, repercussions. Stephen A. Smith is not up in arms. All these sports broadcasters are not up in arms talking about him as if they would be talking about a brother who was in the same predicament. Nothing
like,
is
for
happening
example,
with this dude.
Like, we're so focused on Draymond Green, who he needs therapy, but he ain't going around sleeping with 15-year-olds. But yet you're absolutely right, Ronnie Q. The focus on Draymond Green being abusive on the court rather than SA abuse. Is a big difference.
Of minors.
Thank you.
No
and there's
less.
a picture of him with that little girl, by the way.
I was just going to say, because I just found the article where they talking about it. And basically they said Josh Giddey NBA career will not be halted for now,
Mhm.
as the Oklahoma City Thunder confirmed he will play for them despite the investigation claiming he's in a relationship with a 16-year-old. The allegation surfaced from a photo of a blonde girl from Snapchat who said that she hooked up with the Australian shooting guard for the Thunder, despite being claimed to be as young as 15 years old, although nothing has yet been confirmed or proven. What's so
And
hard
how
about IDing this little heifer and
and
finding out
how
how
old
old
is
she is?
and how old is he?
He's 21.
They have text messages. How long do you need to investigate this? When you have text message, when you have a digital footprint of
Mm.
when this started, and you can produce her birth certificate of when she's born. But this has been going on for months and months and months now. Give me
But
a
look,
break.
and how the article that I'm reading, and it's on MSN.com, they couldn't even, before they could even give you a paragraph about what's going on, they go to highlight his performance with the basketball performance. So, like, fuck all that. Let's just talk about the fact that he's an amazing player on the court and this, that, and the third, and talk about his career averages and all that. That's real fucked up. Like,
But
It
yet,
is.
but yet they gave Neil Long's that what's that
hey,
Dusty?
boo.
That was the
Oh yeah, I
coach.
remember him.
They gave
His fine
him
self.
heat. Yeah, they gave him heat like he actually took something from somebody. You know what I'm saying? And they put that story like as if he was a violent person. No, he's just a dusty asshole.
Right.
This guy is actually Josh, whatever his face
Hey,
is a
Jill. I hope you're feeling
predator.
better today. I hope feeling better now. I saw your post earlier about your RA. My bad. And he divorced her because they thought she was not a virgin. Mm. Remember who Stephen A. Smith works for? He would tap
Mm-hmm.
dance. They've always said that. That's been going
Yeah.
on
Okay,
for
for the
like,
white
Uh-huh.
man,
Yes, he
you
is.
know.
He will
He's
tear black men apart and
Mm-hmm.
ignore anything from any other race of people. He is like that is why he makes the money that he makes. That is his
mhm.
job. That is his job to do. Now, Madam Scorpio said that the girl's parents are not cooperating with
but
the
she said they
police.
are cooperating. I thought.
Oh, they are. I thought she
Uh-huh.
said they aren't. Okay,
Hey,
thank you.
Dozy.
No, she said are not. They are not.
She might
That's
have.
what I
Oh,
thought I read.
oh, she must have corrected herself because
She
this
must
Yeah, I
have
said.
think that's what
corrected
it
herself.
was.
Okay, my bad.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Hold on. Hey, Dovey. Oh, here we go. Are not cooperating with the police.
Yeah, that's what
Wow.
I saw.
So is it that they want her to? What? Why would they not want to cooperate if you're underage child? Do they see the opportunity in him
They
being
Same
they
thing.
they probably
chief
Now
see
police
that
money.
now
They
see that
probably see
they see
money.
money. Now you see what he said. Kyrie Irving was suspended for a tweet, but this dude is like no problem, nothing, no problem with
Very
this dude.
interesting.
You see
They
what I'm
probably
saying?
see they probably see money, just like Vanessa Bryant's saw money.
Exactly. She was in high school also when Kobe was dating her. He took her to the prom.
Mm. Oh, they're not cooperating. That's why he's not in jail. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they're
Wow.
getting a nice, healthy check.
But
Mm-hmm. You know
but
that's what it
but
is.
But
Pimp.
how much do they need to cooperate? How much do they need to cooperate? They have a digital footprint. They can subpoena records. They don't need their cooperation. This is just it's just smoke and mirrors. They don't need to cooperate. They can find out how old that girl was. They got the digital footprint, and it was something about her spending the night with him and him admitting that she spent the night with him. Crazy.
It's it sounds like it's just a classic tale of
I
parents
allegedly.
pimping their kids. It's a
Mm-hmm.
classic tale of just
Sam,
exploitation.
I know Kobe was young when they dated, but I don't know if I would have allowed my 16
Hey,
year
chit
old
chat.
to date a professional NBA player.
Not Carl Malone got a 13-year-old pregnant when he was in college.
I
Wow.
heard about that
Wow.
That
too. I don't know if it
yes.
was
Ooh.
true, but I heard about that.
Dang.
Yep. Back in 1983. Yep,
I
sure
did
did.
not know that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
And he doesn't even talk to the child. He doesn't care for it. And I believe that child was a professional football player. Bruh.
Now he just got a 40. Wow, a cereal company. Honey Loves, I dated
Oh,
a
they gonna
cereal.
protect him then. I didn't know all that either.
At 16, what more do I need to know, mom and dad? I am marrying him. I won't talk to you ever again. If you deny me, you can't compete with money. Child. Carmelone is disgusting too. He got a lot of kids. He's a deadbeat. Toya, somebody
And
said,
he,
repeat what you
and,
just said. Let me run and get me some water. Y'all be right back.
and he wants to play this Mormon living in Utah, bread of the earth type of Negro with his
Child.
snow bunny up there. Like, he
But
just tries to
dad,
play. Oh, he does. He does.
no,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm reading Morgan. Morgan just said, yeah, he had a daughter that played in the WNBA. He don't
Yes.
deal with her either. So he
Yeah.
don't deal with none of his kids.
Yeah,
It
he's
sound like.
trash.
Yeah, he's a super trash
Trash.
human being. And yeah, he did yeah, so it was a daughter, and I believe he also had a son with the 13-year-old at the time back in the early 80s. So then that kid's like I think basically 40 at this point. But I believe they play professional sports too, but he doesn't deal with any of his kids. He's just a dusty.
Damn shame.
Kenna, who's Rocco? Kisses to Rocco?
Who's
Do you
Rocco,
mean
Miss Toby?
Tiana? I think she might be Tiana.
I think you got a new man over there she know about.
I don't have no new man. I got an old man, but I don't got a new man.
I think she means Tiana as well.
Y'all know anything about this comment? They said another basketball player and his girlfriend and hood girlfriend just got arrested for kidnapping and murder.
Yes, I heard about it.
Oh
It
What?
wow,
was
I didn't hear about that
yeah,
either.
it was a girl that was
No.
missing in Vegas, and they found a body.
Yeah, I heard about that today. Who
Yeah, a
do
young
you
girl.
what?
Wait a minute. Is he a professional basketball player or some other type of basketball player? College or something?
I forgot the name of the college. I think he might have played maybe a year or two in the
I
NBA,
got
but
it.
I forgot
It's a
what
G League
college.
player. I got the story. Hold on.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
I forgot Kobe was only 18, spam. I forgot he didn't go to college. So dang, forgive me.
hold on. Linda. So this is the girl, and she's a pretty girl. Oh,
Yeah, wasn't she pretty? She was a pretty
Oh,
girl.
she is.
but basically it says hold on. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police says a woman was kidnapped by friends and then murdered in early December. Police say Mariana Rogers went missing since December the 5th when she was with her friends Sakari, 19, and her boyfriend Chance. Where the rest of the article at? I hate when they got all this bull crap. And I ain't about to watch the video. So, wow. But that was they said G League player. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, no, that's a whole different situation. God damn.
Oh wow.
G League player, girlfriend arrested in connection with missing woman found dead in Henderson. Is that
That's
the
the one
same
I'm
situation?
talking about, I think.
Yeah, Henderson, Nevada. They buried her out there in the desert. Okay, there
Yeah.
he is. What is G League?
That's the same girl. That's the same article about the same thing,
Okay.
ODS.
Wow. In G League, you know they got, I mean, like that's, I mean, they second string, third string, maybe fourth string. Hold on. So hold on. It's a real thing though. I mean, they really get paid, but they on a different level. So so he's a former NBA G League player. His girlfriend arrested and killing and kidnapping of a missing woman in Las Vegas.
Wow.
So let's see. Arrested last week and charged with kidnapping. Police began pursuing murder charges against the couple after the remains were discovered. Um, let's see. Reports the woman who went missing. They was reported missing on December the 7th, days after she was last seen with friends and had arranged to meet with him and his girlfriend. Early investigation, they suspected foul play.
Sorry.
I said, who blowing their nose? Look, no.
No, that's a car. That's an engine.
Apparently, it had something to do with foul play. Like, wow. That's crazy. And he's just smiling. Whole career gone down the drain. And unfortunately, she look already like she's at a lost cause. So mhm. Yeah, minor league of basketball.
Now, did you hear about that
I did.
guy
Have a
who?
good night.
Did you hear about that guy who went to cut the Amtrak from New York to visit someone in Virginia, your state, and he never came back home, and
And
he had just got a promotion. I forget what his promotion was. He just got a good promotion at his job, and he was going to be making nice money. I forget what. Oh, I forget. But anyway, he never came home, and they started looking for him. And the girl who he went to visit said that he left with two women, and she hadn't seen him again. A month later, they found his badly deteriorated body a little ways from her home, and they went through all of his bank cards, and she had emptied his bank card into the negative, ordering DoorDash, Uber Eats,
uh-uh.
and all this type of stuff. They got text messages where she's like sending Uber Eats to other people, just all this. And this guy really, really cared for her, and she was like a hood booger. And yeah, that's what happened.
She
That's what
had
ended up
him
being.
murdered.
Yes, her and a guy have been arrested for this.
Oh wow. No. I hadn't heard anything about that. Do y'all
It's
be
a
seeing
life.
how many child P be caught on TikTok? No.
No.
I ain't been spending a lot of time on TikTok. And when I do, I'm literally down a rabbit hole about one thing. Like the last thing I've been looking up on TikTok was how to how to freeze dry candy. I'm over there watching videos about that and shit. Like I just be doing the weirdest shit late at night. They don't care about life, let alone anyone else. I don't want to be in prison. No, thank you. No. They still talking about Vanessa's mom and how, yeah, I remember when she went on talking when Vanessa cut her off that one time. You said that happened in Spotsylvania. Wow, I didn't hear anything about it.
Now the thing about the Kobe
All right, Miss Toby,
Bryant
have a
and
good night.
Vanessa Bryant thing, by Miss Toby. The thing about the Kobe Bryant and the Vanessa Bryant thing that really gets on my nerves is that the fact that he was not talking to his own mother. And it was kind of like the thing with Jeannie Ma, where they actually moved Vanessa's mother into the house, and she
Mhm.
was the titled nanny of the children. And then right after he died, her and Vanessa fell out. She moved out. She repossessed her mother's car in
Yep.
the whole 9 yards. And I'm just like, wow. And they treated his parents, didn't even get to sit with the family
At the
members. His
funeral.
parents were sitting sideline at their own son's funeral, while her mother and all of these people. It was just like so disgusting. But
It
at
was,
that
yes.
it was so disgusting. They
Mhm.
didn't
Yeah,
even get to
like
able to say have words at his
no
service. And
eulogy.
who was that
Nope.
up there that babbling? And the one person who did say something about them was it Shaq? He was the only person who acknowledged them as their parents. Was Shaq? Thank God. So it was something else. That really was horrible. But
Mhm.
he set the ball rolling though.
Yeah, he basically gave up his parents for Vanessa pretty much because she was all in Kobe's ear. And it was really sad because I remember watching that part of the funeral and seeing his parents. They didn't get to say any kind of eulogy or anything. And I think there was some, I don't think they got any of his estate. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure if they did get something from his estate, it's very, very small. So, because Vanessa is
It's
basically the
my
charge.
it's my understanding they didn't get anything from the estate, and it's my understanding that they fell out either for the final time or at least one time because Kobe went over there bugging her about some memorabilia that she had from his high school years, and this is one of the reasons why they allegedly had fallen out. about high school memorabilia.
Oh yes, you're right, because the parents were selling some of his high school memorabilia that was in their house, and he did not like that, and so he basically cut him off. You're absolutely correct, Ronnie Q.
Okay.
Yep. Damn, that's so
Interesting,
petty.
interesting. The last thing I will speak on it is we gonna get up out of here because we had 2 hours. I see they awarded the family of Kanika Jenkins some money, which at first they said an undisclosed amount, and then I started seeing reports of an amount. Did y'all hear about that?
Yep, sure did.
I read that it was 10 million.
Yeah, I heard a $10 million settlement as well. But she had asked for 50 and they only gave her 10, I think.
Yeah, they
I
only
didn't
gave
know.
it 10.
Yeah,
I didn't
they
know.
had originally asked for 50 million, but they walked away with only a $10 million settlement. I don't know how to feel about that because like that whole situation, and I'm assuming it must have came from I can't say Chicago. What is it? Rosemont?
No, it came from the
Rosemont is
hotel.
Yeah,
It came from the
Rosemont is a
hotel.
suburb. Rosemont is a suburb near O'Hare. It's outside Chicago.
Yeah, but it came from the hotel, not the city.
No.
Well, I will say, I want to say congratulations to the sisters that sued Rudy Giuliani, and they're suing his ass again for slander. So they just filed another lawsuit up against that bastard who just won't. So now they're going to take him back to court. So
Ruby
on top
Freeman
of that,
and Shay
100.
Moss.
Thank you.
Ruby
Thank you.
Freeman and Shay Moss.
So, yeah, because they awarded them 148 million, but they're about to get some more because as soon as the Rudy Giuliani was interviewed that same day, and there he goes defaming them, and so go ahead. Sorry.
He admitted to defaming them in this first case, and then turned around and did the exact same thing while they were waiting to see how much the jury was going to award them.
I just love the downfall of that bastard.
The people's mayor. The people's mayor. All right, O.D.S. I'm gonna step down. So I'm gonna let you out for here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right.
I'm gonna step down too.
Bye-bye.
I'm actually trying to make these fried green tomatoes from the garden.
Okay. All right, now. Well, enjoy those.
Bye, O.D.S. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. I want the Mellow Monday vibe, and that's exactly what y'all gave me. Y'all was wondering what I was doing when I stopped doing the comments. It was time to smoke, so I had to get myself straight. But I love the fact that we can have a variety of conversations here. You might not know everything that's going on, but I can do a quick Google search and we can get a recap and we can keep the conversation going. But I love how everybody throws their energy in the room and just lets us feed off of what's going on. So I hope y'all enjoyed the show. It distracted you from anything that you might have had going on. But back to reality now. Y'all can go out there and beef and do what you need in the streets. We was just here for a good time, not a long time. We will be back again tomorrow because we keeping the same energy. Thank you to my members. Shouts out to all of my members. You said you was in the clouds cleaning out your closet. I know the feeling. I got some right here I need to clean out. But thank you to the people, the facts in the comments, or just participating in the comments. The engagement was amazing tonight. And I want to thank you to everybody who came up on the panel just to drop a little bit of word, a little say of what's going on. That's all I got for you, y'all. Great space, great place. Yes, beautiful conversation. Thank you, Voodoo, for coming up. So why male CCs have more support from the women compared to the females? Spam, because we got dicks. I'm just playing. Bye, Lex, get real. Y'all have an amazing night. I love all y'all, and I appreciate y'all for coming through and kicking it. If you in the replay, shouts out to you too. Thumbs up the live, participate in the conversation. I engage in my comments. If I don't do nothing else, I reply and I check my comments. So if you got something that you want to get off your chest, bring it to the comments. If you got another topic of discussion that you'd like to see discussed a future night, y'all can drop that as well. I'm all open for it. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my mukbang channel. It's D-Spot Mukbang and ASMR. If you search D-Spot Mukbang and ASMR. Shouts out to the best mods in the building. Shouts out to all my members, and shouts out to you, the subbies that's watching too. I hope everybody has an amazing night. Thank you, Sugarfoot. And I will see y'all on the YouTube streets. Thank you for not leaving me alone out here and coming through and kicking it with your boy. The song about to end, so y'all know. The night just lovely. We'll see y'all out here in these streets. Let's do who live real quick. YTC live. Kiwi live. Oh, song over. Gotta go. Bye.